Yeah, we up in this hole. That's right. Got my Stampede. My Stampede hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Let's see here. We got Laws D coming up. I sent them a link. Tell them, check your email. Email, homie. Here we go. Now let's go to my account. I gotta fix something though. Gotta fix that. Hey, Laws, if you out there, man, I just sent you a link, homie. So go ahead and bring that ass. I gotta fix something. I gotta fix something else because this thing is killing me. Some of that background noise is fucking killing me. There it is. How about that? It's a lot better, but god damn it, that thing's still clipping. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot better. Fuck it. We leave it right there. Somewhere around there. Cause that shit was getting on my fucking nerves. Yeah, we was waiting on Laws D to come up in this hole. Once Laws D up in here, we're gonna be able to start. Today's topic would be eat. Oh, look at this. Levy G Vids. Eat pussy, bitch. Well, motherfucker, I'm sorry, I do eat pussy. So, unlike your boy, AJ who sucks dick, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Sporting Icons and your boy Dick in the Hat, Hatman Box, and your boy Wreck by McGregor. All you fucking AJ fans out there, all you motherfuckers out there, eat dick and eat butthole. I eat pussy, homie. Now what? Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, Laws, I sent you a link, man. I ain't even started yet. I already got a troll. How the fuck you find my page anyways? It says boxing talk with the homies. Damn. What's up, Will Magic Man? What's happening, baby boy? Will Magic Man says, salute, Mikey. Mike, I'm sorry. I was too drunk to talk. Last night I was useless. I couldn't even finish a sentence and laugh aloud. Please forgive me. I promise I never come up. I don't care if you're drunk or not. Shit, I was getting faded. What you talking about? I had two Guinness. I had two of these bad boys, and then I had some Maker's Mark with cranberry juice. Shit, I was getting it in over here. Probably not as much as you, but I was getting it in, homie. Hey, Laws D, I sent you a link, man. Come on in. Yeah, come on in, Laws. I already got a hater out there. You see that hater right behind you? Talking about eat. He said, talking about some eat pussy, bitch. Like, that's a bad thing. Like, eating pussy is bad. That shit's fucking seriously, eating pussy is bad, man. Levy J Vids. Let's go look at your profile. Let's see what you got on your profile, Mr. Eat Pussy, bitch. Oh, man, you ain't got shit on here. Oh, man, you got a whole bunch of dumbass shit on your fucking page. Holy shit. I think this got to be a certified troll account. Oh, but for some odd reason, how the fuck does this dude have time to get on my fucking page and say, eat pussy, bitch, but it's on live right now on Fortnite, live streams, PS4. Maybe it's a fucking rerun. Maybe you're just playing shit, but you got one person watching. He subscribed to Barney and some other bullshit, some PUBG, prestige clips. You got a whole bunch of shit on here and a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of bullshit. Nobody care about this shit. A whole bunch of BS. The fuck is this? Yeah, he got a whole bunch of BS. Look at these. He got transvestites and shit on here. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, eat a dick. Hey, Laws, where you at, homie? I sent you a link, baby boy. Yeah. Yeah, so today, man, it's boxing talk, whole bunch of other stuff too. So really, I mean, I wanted to touch on which is this Dillian White thing. Oh, you ain't got it yet? That's I send it again. This whole Dillian White shit, man. I just think it's funny. You know, that's why I think that Dillian White, he's in on the joke with Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? They seem too calm. They don't, he over there talking about some, oh, Eddie, don't act like a female, man. I was never gonna leave you and this and the third. Like, whole bunch of BS. Hey, Laws, I just sent it. It's coming in hot. A whole bunch of BS. I found that it was funny that how Dillian White said the 50 million was real. I thought that was pretty funny because, right when he said that, Eddie Hearn took it upon himself to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it wasn't about the 50 million. It was about the contract. No, motherfucker, because everybody know that, including everybody know that Shelly Finkel was ordered to basically say, see, Shelly Finkel works for Deontay Wilder. So all this Shelly Finkel ain't answering no emails and stuff like that. That's on the orders of, hey, what's up, Laws?
Right, Mike.
Oh, not much.
Right, bro.
That's on the orders of Deontay Wilder. So, people can say whatever they want to about that. Then the whole thing about, Shelly Finkel just wanted y'all to say, yeah, y'all willing to take the fight. And the reason why that is because all the other bullshit that Matchroom Boxing has been putting, Deontay Wilder through. Hey, let's have a meeting. Let's have a sit down. Let's have some crumpets and tea. And then y'all get into the meeting and motherfuckers want to talk about Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? But it said a couple things. Dillian White says that America was an eye opener for him. He also said that a lot of people were lined up to come and talk to him. He said Eddie Hearn, while he was in America, called Dillian White, and Dillian White had to tell Eddie Hearn to relax. I never said I was going to leave you. That he's never leaving Matchroom. He says he's been trying to make the fight with Joshua since September, but didn't even get a contract or anything from Matchroom Boxing until January. White was adamant about he needing 12 weeks for preparation, and he also was adamant about VADA testing for the fight, and he also said that some other things as like about the rematch clause and stuff like that, and the figures that was thrown around. White was still adamant that those were crumbs that Eddie was throwing at him, but he was willing to take the crumbs if Matchroom Boxing was to give him a rematch clause with a majority of the lion's share. So basically the same thing that Deontay Wilder told Matchroom. I'll take whatever that you want to give me, but if I win in the rematch, you have to take what you gave me. And that's what Dillian White wanted. And then Dillian White went on to say that, hey, Eddie, you forced me to do the same with Derek Chisora. And then Edward Hearn was like, no, that wasn't the same. He's like, yeah, you forced me to basically give him a rematch and give him majority of the lion's share if he won in the rematch. And with all this stuff that's being said and done with Dillian White, I just think it's how the fuck, as a boxing fan, yeah, will Magic Man smoke in motherfucking mirrors? How, as a boxing fan, how can you even take this serious? How can you even take Eddie Hearn serious with negotiations with people? This guy can't tell the truth. And then when he gets on the camera, he doesn't tell the truth. He smiles, he grins, because he knows that at the end of the day, as long as he keeps his composure, as long as he keeps that fucking smirk on his fucking face, people will believe him. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I think I can take this off. Let's see what happens. At the end of the day, Eddie Hearn is doing his job with Dillian White very well, but there's going to come a time that this shit is not going to work anymore, because we can see it. We can watch the interview and we can see that Dillian White is about fed up. He's about ready to jump ship. If something doesn't happen, if one more thing happens wrong, he's gone. What you think about that Dillian White shit? Laws pimping?
I didn't. Is this the interview? What he did after?
The IFL one.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've not. I've seen it, but I've not watched it. If you know what I mean. I saw it come up on YouTube, but I've not watched it. I seen the one after the fight last night. That during that was it that Ted Cheeseman fight or whatever. I seen that interview where he was saying like him and Eddie Hearn have come to the agreement that they're gonna go after Big Ed Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, I mean that's cool and dandy and all, but the thing about it is that he's saying about if it's not Dominic Brazil, then it's Louis King Kong Ortiz or blah 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 with a whoop. I mean, but he ain't gonna go fight Pulev. I mean, because even if because you got to think about though, it's in September for the WBO, right? I think that's what Eddie said. Eddie said I think it's in September, and so I'm thinking like, why don't you just go ahead and take that, Dillian White? Because you're gonna get a better. You're gonna get a
What's
better.
that? The IBF or the?
No,
Is that the IBF or WBO you're on about?
It's one of them. It's one of them. It's one of those belts. It's a man. It'll get Dillian White a shot at AJ in September. But I'm like, why don't you just take that route?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
You'd have to go like, IBF because.
No, what I'm saying is it isn't. What I'm saying, either one of those belts that's going to give the mandatory up in September. I don't know which one it is. Can't remember. But I said in the interview, I think Eddie said it was the WBO belt, but I can't remember. The only thing I'm saying is that if it's in September, why don't you just go ahead and fight that guy right now and say fuck it, and then force Eddie Hearn's hand, and you're going to get a better split if it goes to a purse bid.
Yeah. You'd have to go. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I was just saying, yeah, he'd have to go IBF because he promised after that Derek Chisora fight, he said, which was on a Saturday night, he said that on the Monday that Dillian White will be made mandatory by the WBO because he's got the WBO interim title. But then he also, a couple of days later, said straight after that Usyk will become mandatory straight away as soon as he steps up to WBO, steps up to heavyweight. Because, like say, Cali said, didn't he? That it's only the WBO what do that. If he steps up to heavyweight Usyk, then he'll be number one mandatory. So Dillian White will have to go IBF. Yeah, he'll have to go after Pulev or Dominic Brazil to get a shot at either AJ or Wilder.
I mean, but like I said, man, it's just fucking stupid as fuck. Like,
yeah,
you know, if I was him, I'd just interrupt all of fucking Eddie shit. Fuck that. You want to give me peanuts, and then you don't want to give me a decent rematch clause. I'm like, come on, and then they're making it seem like fucking they're making it seem like fucking AJ doesn't want to get on board with Vada. And so all this time, people have been saying that fucking AJ is with Vada. I guess no, the fuck he's not.
Yeah, I think he was at one time, wasn't he? When he had that shitty WBO belt, WBC belt.
He probably had it then, but then I think for certain fights, if he's fighting in the States, he got to be enrolled. I mean, if he's fighting, well, no, because he's not fighting in the States because it ought to be under UCAT. I don't know, but we were all under the impression that he was under Vada, but he's not.
Yeah, I think I remember 7-8 on about this ages ago.
No, blood. It was 78. Blood retro boxing was. He was talking about it. Fanon was talking about it, and he's not. And for some odd reason, I guess, just because his name is on the marquee on the website or whatever, or BoxRec or whatever. Let's see if it's on BoxRec. Anthony Joshua. Let's look on the BoxRec. Because BoxRec usually has it on there.
Yeah.
What is this? Bouts, status, Anthony. I don't see shit. I don't see shit on there. Nope.
Yeah, probably never was then, bro.
Yeah. He probably was for like 2 seconds. Fucking show face or something, but you know, he's not on there for anything. See, look,
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll show y'all.
Yeah, and I remember listening to 7-8 once. He was on about this because he had that shitty WBC title just before
He
he
jumped
won the
shit, yeah,
British.
and he jumped shit.
Yeah, yeah, to avoid.
See how he has
Uh,
nothing over here, and in this part over here, he has nothing. Over here, he has nothing. Right? And then look at Wilder's. Boom.
yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how accurate BoxRec is, but I'm pretty sure they'd be pretty accurate in their own time with Deontay Wilder and you know, that bootlicking motherfucker. You know,
bootleg.
I just thought it was funny though, because that interview with Dillian White, man, that was a pretty good interview. I put it in the
Yeah, I'll click on that after.
yeah, I put it in there already. Y'all can go ahead and check it out. I think it's pretty funny because this guy has been going around saying that he's been giving Dillian White improved offers, but at the same time, he knew exactly what
Yeah, of course.
Dillian White wanted. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He knew exactly what he wanted. And then not only that, you know, the couple things that make me laugh about this whole thing, that Eddie Hearn's he's a piece of work. You know what I'm saying? And he's full of shit. Is that they knew about the fucking Wembley date back in September.
Yeah, of course he did.
Right? Right? They were talking about, even Dillian White knew that, hey, they were going to see if they can make the Deontay Wilder or the Fury fight, whoever wins. But then Eddie Hearn is like, I need to know fucking December 2nd if we're going to fucking fight, if we're going to fight or not. I need to know if we need to go into negotiations now, December 2nd, the day after the fucking fight, right? So you mean to tell me you need to know that? You need to know if Deontay Wilder wants to go into negotiations with you guys in December, but didn't say a damn thing to Dillian White until January.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like knowing now well that AJ would need more time to fucking prepare for a fight, and Dillian White would need more time to prepare for a fight. So I'm thinking they never wanted the fucking Dillian White fight.
No, did they?
Like, you knew exactly what Dillian White wanted. What Dillian White wanted and what Tyson Fury wanted was way more easier for you to make that April date. Way more easier. Like, that was feasible. Giving this guy $4 million and then giving him full of the majority of the lion's share in the rematch is feasible. You didn't. And then not only that is, you guys think so highly of yourselves that you guys will beat them anyways. So why wouldn't you take that rematch clause in Nevada testing? Why wouldn't you? That's the two things he wanted. Was the offsetting rematch clause and Nevada testing. How was that fucking not feasible? How is that the same as 50-50? How is that the same as 40-50? You know what I'm saying? Like 40-60. How is that the same? These dudes are doing this shit on purpose. And the reason why I'm saying they're doing this shit on purpose, they don't, man, Laws, you can't say as an AJ fan, as an Edward Hearn fan, as a Matchroom Boxing fan, for real, man. You can't say that, you can't say as one of them three fans that this don't sound fucking, this don't smell fishy. This sounds right. Ain't nothing right about this. They could have gave that man that fucking shit. You know?
Of course he could have.
You know? So you give Deontay Wilder a rematch clause, but then you don't want to give in the rematch, you talking about you don't want to give Deontay Wilder 50-50.
Yeah.
If he wins.
He's just, the man's just a scumbag, and he's just a lying piece of shit.
You don't want the fight. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead and talk, man. I'm gonna go get a water real quick and be right back.
Yeah, I'm just saying, his daddy was the same, mate, in the 80s. His dad was the same. He had some of the big fighters, didn't he? Like Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank. I think he had Frank Frank won. I think he had Frank Bruno. I'm not sure on that. But his dad was the same, mate. His dad was a snake, and he's still a snake today. That's why Frank Warren hates him.
I don't. Yeah, that's just fucking crazy. You know, I think you're right. I think they both snakes and like father like son. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly,
like father like son. I think they following suit. You know, but you know, if I was a fan of, my bad. I thought he had a wrench. Shit. Yeah, I just. Oh, go ahead, Laws.
No, go on, bro.
I just find it is like, how can you defend this shit? Like, how do you fuck? And you know what? I know this is how they defend it. This is how they defend it. So they defend Eddie Hearn's tactics by saying Deontay Wilder is going to take fucking 2 years to fight AJ. That's how they defend it.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. That's how they defend that shit. That's crazy. Why does this shit smell weird?
I just think, like, if Will Magic Man put, great, now I can kick myself out of here, save you all the trouble.
What's up, King Louis?
Yeah, salute King Louis. Oh, he's funny well as he fucking makes me laugh. Yeah. He's AJ would, and it's not me say thanks to, bro, but yeah, salute well. If Anthony Joshua won't with Eddie Hearn, mate, I believe Joshua would try and just fight everyone, but Eddie Hearn's got in his head, hasn't he, and just make them wait, make them stew, make them wait. Let's get this out of them. Don't give them anything, and it's just flipping 2K19. What's that, King Louis? You playing? Is that wrestling or basketball?
No, it's basketball.
Basketball, yeah. Yeah, Joshua just Eddie Hearn's just Don King, isn't he? But he doesn't put the good fights on like Don King. He's just a snake like Don King, if you get what I mean.
Oh, shit.
But at least Don King gave us some good fights, didn't he?
Yeah, you got to watch your nuts, your ass, everything around this dude.
Yeah. I mean, Dillian White, in my eyes, if he stays with Eddie Hearn, he's a fool. Got no sympathy for him. He should just tell Eddie Hearn, where go kick rocks and just get up out of there. Go over to America, sign with PBC or anyone like that, and just fight Luis Ortiz or Dominic Brazil, and then try and get a shot at Wilder. Because I think because if Wilder beats Fury, Wilder's, you know what I mean, he doesn't have to fight any of them other cats, but he, you know what I mean, people would I think, if just say for instance Wilder knocks Fury out, then Wilder's got the right to fight a couple of bums. But then if he kept fighting bums after bum, then people would be like, yo,
what the fuck?
You know, yeah, he's got to step it up. And that's how I find AJ's gone. He's fought bum after bum after bum.
Okay.
On belt collecting.
Hold up. Read this. This is shocking.
On,
this is shocking. I've just been told that Wilder versus Fury at Staples Center in LA only had a paid attendance of 13,000 people, with 16 cops out of 18,000 seats. That's 5,000 unsold tickets. Thank God 1,000 of loyal UK fans were there. I'm sure the rematch will do better. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, check this out.
Who's that, Buffer?
Yeah, this is Michael Buffer. So this is the thing that I get up out of this. How the fuck you know that 1,000 UK fans were in there? For real.
Yeah.
How the fuck you know? Oh, Maybe because they bought them over there in the UK, but then they can be resold and blah blah with a whoop. How the fuck you know there was at least 1,000 people from the UK? Then even if it was 1,000 people from the UK, what makes you think that people didn't fucking buy their tickets?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What makes you think that somebody else didn't buy their tickets? Because how many people did you think rode with Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Did you see at one of the pressers that there was 5 UK fans sitting right by the fucking the commentators for the presser? They're sitting right in front of them. Sitting right in front of them. So when they fucking yelled, it sounded like the whole fucking thing. It was outside. This one was outside.
Yeah.
It sounded like, it was a lot of people there, but it wasn't. And then there were Bogart in the area as well. And I'm like, nobody else notices this shit. But anyways, this dumbass wrecked by McGregor thing, this dude, I'm gonna call him a thing. I don't know what it is. He might be a Decepticon or something like that. But he's full of shit. That I find, because every little break that he takes, every little step that he could take to try to diminish what Wilder is doing, he's gonna do it. And the thing about this is that this was Wilder's biggest fight.
Yeah, of course it was.
This was Wilder's biggest fight, first pay-per-view, and people are still trying to fucking sit up over here and take his accomplishments away. You know what I'm saying? Now in the Staples Center, let's see here. Let me see something. Staples Center max capacity. Actually, I could just type in Staples Center and usually they pop up. All right, 21,000. It's a 21,000 seat arena, but of course they're not going to fill all those up because people won't be able to see. But my whole thing
is where's that, Mike? Sorry, man, I just have to say, see the kids to go in bed.
Yeah, just listen. The whole 21,000 seats aren't going to be fucking sold. They're not going to be used. So, out of 18,000 they did 13,000. So what? Is AJ fucking filling out all his fucking seats? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. AJ got to do 1.4, 1.5 million allegedly pay-per-view fucking buys to even compete where around Wilder and Tyson Fury did the first time. If they did 325,000 or whatever the case may be in the first fight, what you think they're gonna do in the second fight? If that shit doubles, fucking Eddie Hearn is gonna shit bricks.
Of course he is.
Especially if, matter of fact, if that shit fucking if they do 600 pay-per-view buys, Barry Hearn will have a fucking stroke.
Scalito, yeah.
He gonna be like, "What the fuck have you done, Edward? You could have been fought this guy." Now, it's just sickening. How the fuck can you believe that
it's gonna be a massive fight? The second one, isn't it?
This dude can't even be real with himself. He has to come out on a daily basis to pull out propaganda to get people to think that Deontay Wilder is ducking, think that Deontay Wilder is not known over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck cares if it did 13,000 out of 18,000? It doesn't
exactly.
It still did over 25. It still did 25 million in paper. It still did 24 25 million in pay-per-view buys.
Yeah.
What Wilder does over here, and what Wilder does over here is far better than what AJ does over here. Nothing.
Of course it is.
And then what they're gonna say? Well, AJ and Miller, AJ versus Big Baby Miller. Let's just say if it happens, if AJ and Big Baby Miller, they sold that in Madison Square Garden. So, and what the pay-per-view numbers like? Oh, non-existent because you're on the zone. You know what I'm saying? When nobody knows your fucking name. You know what I'm saying? In that one song, sometimes you want to go where nobody knows your name. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm saying? The Cheers song?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nobody who's gonna watch you? 15,000 people? 15,000 people
Yeah.
on fucking the zone? Is that how many people you gonna get? And then
I don't even think they'll sell out.
and then how about this right by McGregor? Your boy, which is the A side, your boy, which is the supposed.
Hey, Mike.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Button. Is that little fucking paedophile who wears them glasses?
Yeah.
That young kid, he looks like a pedo, doesn't he?
Yeah, he a pedophile. Yeah, look like he's sucking.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How about this? How about this little pedo? Yeah, you better put them headphones on, man. You better get in trouble.
Yeah, and it's a little lad moaning because you got to go to bed.
Yeah, put your headphones on, man.
Hey, I've got them on now, mate.
It's still loud. Damn.
See,
I mean, but anyways, man, that dude
is he gone?
What?
The feedback.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, because that little fucking pedo, man, wrecked by McGregor. You know, like look. Let me show y'all something because I want to pull up something about this guy. Like, oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Didn't mean that one. Oh fuck, wrong one. I ended up showing y'all the some of my presets. I put a gate and a limiter and stuff on so it doesn't have too much stuff. So, you know, so this guy is on here. He's not talking about. I don't see anything about, you know, Dillian White and that fucked up offer that Matchroom Boxing gave him. I don't see nothing on there about that. I don't see. He got this one right here. This is what he got. He got Dillian White will regret rejecting to face Anthony Joshua. And the thing, and the thing about that is that's crazy about it is why would he regret taking something when it wasn't fair?
Exactly.
How come you're not talking about the fairness of Edward Hearn's business practice? And then look at this guy, Scottis Burridge. He's stupid, turning down millions of pounds to fight for 3 heavyweight titles. I'm not. See this dumb idiot right here. Look, he said 4 heavyweight titles.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker fuck about the IBO. I should report it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what?
Garbage out belt.
Harassment, commercials. Nah, it ain't, you can't do nothing for misleading information. Unwanted commercial content, hate speech, or graphic harassing bullet. Nah, can't do it. Don't fit none of them categories. That shit misleading like a motherfucker. Jim Morgan said he thinks he's a main attraction now. Laugh aloud. Oh, now he diluted. See, the thing about it is that White does not think he's the main attraction. White feels that he's done enough as far as Matchroom Boxing is concerned and all that other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. He fought with Matchroom Boxing wanted him to fight. He accomplished everything that Matchroom Boxing wanted him to accomplish. He did everything that Matchroom Boxing told him to do. And the only thing that Dillian White wants, the only thing he wants is for your boy bootlicking Anthony Joshua to sign up with Bada and to do a reverse rematch. So that basically means that whatever White took in the first fight is what AJ should take in the second fight. And hey, come on, man! You gotta cut all that shifting and stuff, man. That stuff be loud. Nah, it is not a plug-in. It's a it's my actual audio interface. That's how I it's my audio interface. Dillian is a peasant. So if Dillian White is a peasant, if Dillian White is such a peasant, how come there's no April 13th Wembley date? And Dillian White is such a peasant. You know what I'm saying? How come Dillian White was able to shut down all Eddie's plans for April 13th? And they might even scrap it because they can't put other fighters in that hole.
Yeah, for real.
Tuzi Chu said, this is my prediction. If White fight Povetkin or Brazil, he will lose by KO. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit can't be real. This guy, you're as a fan of both fighters, to me, Deal, that's a good number to fight AJ. My opinion, also bad move. Deal made bad move. If you beat AJ, which you could, you would be cash cow. Poor choice, but the camp. No, you won't be cash cow.
No, will you?
A lot of
never
people
will be.
Yeah, a lot of people think that just because you have 3 belts, just because you become undisputed means like money is automatically supposed to fall in your fucking lap. No. If Dillian White was able to get those belts off of AJ, he still wouldn't be the cash cow because he wouldn't get the lion's share of the purse. He'd still be getting the same amount of split or worth that he got in the fucking first fight. And that's what he's fighting for. You motherfuckers are too busy listening to this fucking wreck by the pedophiles instead of going out there and doing your own goddamn research. Now let's go on to this next little fucking sucker. Bro, you need to drop a podcast. No, he doesn't even have the mic to support it. This mic is horrible. That shit sounds like fucking trash. And who the fuck wants to listen to this guy? Every fucking 5 seconds you hear this motherfucker constantly tasting himself. Nobody ain't got time for that shit. Now on to this another Laws. Oh, man, he took your name, man. Laws Wicks. He took your name.
Get out of it. Get out of it.
White will
smile for a count.
It probably is.
Yeah.
It says
White, get out of it.
I know. It says White will get a better deal when he is a mandatory for WBO. I think it's 35%. Yeah, possibly. Especially if you go to the purse bid. Scotter Boy, he says, I'm pissed off with White. He will lose big pay-per-view numbers now. He has ducked Joshua. He was happy to fight Wilder for a few million. This doesn't make sense. No, it does make sense because he was going to fight Wilder for a few million, but Wilder was going to give him a rematch clause and make sure he gets his fucking money instead of what Edward Hearn is doing. Edward Hearn basically saying no VADA testing, no clean boxing program testing, and no, in the rematch, we is not reversing nothing. You're not getting the lion's share of the purse bid or none of that. You know what I'm saying? These folks, they stuck on what Eddie Hearn and what these posers out here is feeding them. They stuck on that versus what came out of the horse's mouth. And what's up, Marquez Johnson? Dillian is a peasant now because he won't continue to bow down to Eddie. Yeah, because he won't fucking bend at the fucking knee. That's why. You goddamn right. Now there's I can't pronounce this shit. I know Mbasso. What I think. Shit. He thinks fuck. He said he thinks he has an attraction here. Laugh aloud. We are all AJ supporters just supporting him. I guarantee you his next fight will flop and flop hard. See, that's the thing. Why do people always assume that just because you're a UK fan, you got to be an AJ fan?
I know, yeah.
Like, even if and then not only that is why does everybody got to assume that just because you're an AJ fan doesn't mean you can't have criticism about him, or just because you're an AJ fan don't mean that if somebody else does him wrong you got to like completely fucking exile him because he wants AJ on the VADA program.
Yeah, and that's true. And another thing is, why do these fans get so involved over what he earns and what he earns and what he doesn't earn and what he could earn? Why? It's got nothing to do with them. They're never going to see the money.
I think the reason why they more they more into what he gets and stuff like that. I think that just goes down to the accomplishments of the so-called accomplishments of Anthony Bootlick and Joshua. I mean, because if you think about it, though, I mean, we got 17 fights, 20 fights. He fought Klitschko. He got this, that, and the third. I think it's just another accomplishment. But the whole thing about it is nobody knows exactly how much money is Anthony Bootlick and Joshua getting. But the only thing that we know is that he getting is what Edward Hearn told us. So if we go by what Edward Hearn told us, why would you think it is okay for a guy, for one of your UK brothers to get fucking lowballed?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he making 24, 25 million pounds a fight, why is it okay to give him Dillian White 4 million? And then in the rematch, still give him 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Give him no more, no less. Why do you think that's okay to give somebody 60%?
You got bloody 5 million for the Chisora fight, didn't you?
Yeah. When okay, Parker had a belt, but Povetkin didn't have a belt. Why is it okay for Povetkin to get more than 30%?
Exactly.
Oh, because they were scared. Yeah. I mean, it's just dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the funny thing about it all, though. You know, this is the funny thing about it all, though. After what Rick by McGregor had to put out, and then this is what Michael Buffer says. Michael Buffer says, "Whoa, easy, son. This geezer has never said anything negative about Deontay Wilder. What are you smoking? Wake up. The heavyweight division is smoking hot, and I'm loving it. I want every fight to be spectacular, successful, as is great for the sport, for the fans, for all fighters." This motherfucker don't care about, he was just posting what somebody else said. He don't give a fuck how many people show up to the thing. He's basically saying that, okay, if it did X amount of ticket sales here, I wonder what this fucking rematch is going to do. I wonder how big this rematch is going to be at Madison Square Garden. See, a lot of these cats are so quick to come out here and then just fucking believe what they want to fucking hear. You know what I'm saying? Why do you?
Yeah. It's pathetic, isn't it, bro?
Instead of doing your research, not fucking, not what's that word? Jumping to conclusions and all that shit. You would be a better fan, and boxing would be in a better place. Why did some of these cats think it's okay to just be like, okay, yeah, Anthony Joshua said it's true, it must be true. If Peter Fowl wrecked by motherfucking Gregor said it's true, then it must be true. If Sporting the Dick in the Booty Icon said it's true, it must be fucking true. If Edward Hearn said it's true, it must be motherfucking true.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what you call that? You know what you call when you just go by somebody blindly, you don't ask questions, don't you research and all that shit? Your dick right. You're not a fan.
Yeah, of course.
You're not a fan of Anthony Joshua. You're a fanatic. You're a stalker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking crazed, deranged stalker. Because everything that he can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
If you at where AJ at every single time, if you can't believe that AJ can't do no fucking wrong, if you can't believe AJ ain't never ducked nobody, you're a fucking crazed, deranged fucking fan. You're a stalker.
Yeah.
And you might be gay.
Lustering. That's what I'm saying, lustering after his biceps.
Crazy, man.
That's what they are. Fags, aren't they?
Wrong.
It's it's going to be interesting these next couple of weeks. I'm just waiting for Wilder and Fury to just announce a second fight, man. That's pissing me off a bit, waiting for that.
And that's another thing. Like, how would you feel? And there's another thing how would you feel if you were a boxer, right? And now let's just put it like this. How would you feel if you had like somebody managing your money, right?
Yeah.
And they supposed to invest your money in the best interest of you, at all times, right? And this motherfucker tells you, Nah, man, just sign this paperwork, man. You know, you're gonna make X amount of dollars, blah blah blah, woo whoop. It's all gonna be good. You know, you ain't gonna really lose much. You're gonna gain this for the next 2 years, right? But that wasn't the best deal out there. You know what I'm saying? This guy knew of other 2 investments out there that make you triple the times more money than what you could find. But the thing about it is, he wasn't getting a fucking commission for it.
Yeah.
So he didn't tell you about them other 3 or 2. He told you about the one that was gonna give him the most fucking commission. And then you find out, what would you do? You will fire that motherfucker, right?
Of course you are.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you keep wanting to listen to these subscribe to these cats with the type of mentality like, well, I don't know, you still made me money, man. I think we still square. Just don't do it again.
Yeah.
No, you fired that hoe. Bye-bye.
Of course you do. Of course you do, brother.
Bye-bye.
Of course you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in a minute, Mike, because I was going to go for a fag cigarette.
God damn, man, you're supposed to be on live, man. You're supposed to smoke them hoes when you done.
Well, I'll smoke it whilst I'm chatting to you, and it's just the noise.
Man.
Just didn't want picking.
Yeah, do your thing, Smokey. Do your thing, Smokey. Let's see what we got here. We got a Free Fight TV. Can I get a panel? Get on the panel, bro. You got to ask Laws, man. Hold on, let me see something.
Hey, man. He's a little kid, man.
Oh, he's a little nah, man. I can't. I can't do that, man.
He's only about 11.
Nah, man. You got to have permission slip, homie. Nah, man. You know. Nah, bro. You got to have permission slip, man. You gotta do a permission slip with your parents, man. You got to be okay with them to get on, man. Can't you be walking around here talking to grown men on YouTube? I mean,
exactly.
I know I'm pretty sure I heard you before, but on BFTV's channel, I think that was you. But I just can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't
see what King Louis put.
Nah, I got it. Nah, I need a permission slip, man. I need a permission slip, bro. I ain't Michael Jackson, man. You just can't come over like that, homie. You got to bring your parents too.
We're not Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing against you now, Free TV. I mean, Free Fights TV. I ain't got nothing against you. I'm just saying, man, it don't sound right, you know. Yeah, I know who it is. I just don't get down like that, bruh. I just don't get. You got it. Bruh. I don't. You see what happened to Mike? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They come on and let me know. Then, you know what I'm saying. I ain't putting you. You know, you got to be on BFTB's channel, and then your parents come on and say, yeah, it's fine. If they do that and I hear it, then I'm cool with it. But I'm not. I don't fuck around with people's kids on YouTube, man. Cause I be cussing and stuff like that, and nah, N-words and all that stuff. Nah, I ain't no role model. You know, I'm gonna pull a Charles Barkley out. Yeah, I know King Louis. Yeah, Will Magic Man. You know, I can't do it, bruh. My apologies, homie. Let's see what else we got around here. I know Dillian White ain't got nothing out there. Let's because boxing scene ain't got that much going on right here. Because, and you know what? You know what's really funny? What's really funny about this whole Dillian White thing with Eddie Hearn?
Come on, bro.
Like they didn't even try to they didn't even try boxing scene. This is what they did on boxing scene, right? So usually with stuff like this, with when it comes to like Dillian White and stuff like that, and hey man, Will Magic Man, he'll be back in a minute, attacking us all with his fake ass other accounts. He got it. It don't take much to set it off. Oh, Free Fight TV said, bitch ass nigga. They let me and know you know me. Hey man, I ain't letting you on now. You know what I'm saying?
I know him, man, because he's always trying to get on Stay Ready's channel.
Yeah, okay.
Young kid.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no mind calling me all these bitch ass niggas and shit. Nah, bro.
I'm a grown ass man. Swearing and stuff on you.
Nah, I'm not. I don't care if you swim, but I'm a grown ass man. You better show some damn little respect, little homie. You know what I'm saying? You want to get on people's channel.
Yeah.
I came at you correct and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You need to go fucking mind your business, boy. You need to go stand your damn land. What are you trying to hang out with a whole bunch of adults anyways for? What the hell you think this is? Mickey Mouse Playhouse? You better take your ass somewhere. Shit, you better go play with Drake and them. You know, you better go play with them. Don't come on here talking to me like that, boy. Shoot, and I
Yeah,
ain't even going. Yeah.
Go watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, look, he wrote, nigga.
No,
Like,
stupid little
come
boy.
on, bruh. Like, that's what you do when you don't get it your way. When somebody come at you correct, and somebody don't, I didn't disrespect you, man. Then you gonna call me all these bitch ass niggas. But you want me to respect you back, right? So why you gotta do that, man? Be easy. It's very sensible of somebody to say, no, I don't want kids in my panel because I don't know them. I don't. Somebody else might know them or know of them. I don't know you or know of you. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't old enough to be sitting up on here like that talking to grown ass people, man. So he says, make sure y'all subscribe to me. My next podcast will be with pro boxer Shadish Green. She agreed the pro boxer. Okay. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good, man. But just watch your mouth, man. You can't be going around and talking to people like that when you want to do interviews and stuff like that with pro boxers and stuff like that. Can't be doing that, man.
Yo, Free Fights. I am subscribed to you, brother, because I seen you when you come on. I subscribe to you, bro. So, like Mike says, if you can't get it your own way, bro, you can't be calling people nigger and bitch ass nigger and shit like that. It's just Mike don't want you on here because he's not being disrespectful. You're a little kid, man. Mike don't want you on here, bro. You've got to understand that we're adults.
I told you I don't like kids around me when I'm shooting dice.
Mike, funny.
Like, look at this shit. This is shit I'll be talking about right here. So look at this right here, right? So usually, with the magnitude of what Dillian White had to say on IFL TV, usually they give this an exciting headline, like i.e. Dillian White puts his foot in his ass and Edward Hearn's ass. Dillian White smacks Edward Hearn across his chops. Edward Hearn looks like a little bitch while Dillian White tells him that 50 million was real. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't even try. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're talking about, like negotiating business. You know, come on, man. It's the same shit. They didn't even try with this, man. They're not even trying to make it seem like Eddie Hearn fucked up. They're not.
Oh no. And the thing is, though, Mike, as well, the media won't punish him. Well, they won't. You know, over here, he's getting no flack for lowballing Dillian White. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Just seems like Dillian White's just going along with it.
Yeah, he said, let's read some. He said, Free Fights TV said, I'm friend with Adrian Broner's friend. He tell me to be like this. He my friend. Nah, you better not be like that, dude. Nah, you don't. Nah, you better not. There's some things you should learn from everybody, and there's some things that you shouldn't learn from everybody. You know, King Louis too said, laugh my ass off, Will Magic Man. This little nigga, like how you know me, bro. The LWC is a community, dummy. We everywhere. Yeah, Free Fight Fan TV. Adrian Broner's son, not friend. I don't know. What he talking about. I don't know what he talking about. Anyways, like look at these fucking like look at this shit. I'm not bashing boxing scene, no way in shape, form. I'm not bashing them. What I am saying is that it's looking kind of weird that there is nothing to say on here. There's nothing that I ever seen on boxing scene that made me believe that Eddie Hearn was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That Richard Comey, hey man, Richard Comey put that dude on his ass.
Did he?
Yeah. Hey, remember what I said about Kovalev, man? Remember what I said about Kovalev? I told y'all about Kovalev, man. I told you that dude he got a lot riding on him, man. If you know what I'm saying, he got a lot riding to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It was beyond fucking. It was beyond the belts and all that stuff. They needed that bread, man, because that loss would have been that loss would have been horrible for him, man. He needed that motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying? And I figured. I figured.
I was devastated he won.
Yeah, I fell asleep before the fight, man. I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't watching this breakfast. I'm joking.
Tell you what, though, he did box good. Got to admit that.
Yeah.
But I fucking still hate him.
Racist
piece of shit.
But I don't think he can leave yet. I don't think he can leave the country. I think if he leaves, he can't come back.
Can he not?
Yeah. No, I think if he leaves, he can't come back because he would be arrested if he does. You know what I'm saying? And then his visa's on the line too. You know what I'm saying? His visa's on the line. Like if he gets convicted for this, like look at Peter Fury. He can't come over. What is it here? What is Tyson Fury's dad? His name Peter, right?
Yeah.
He can't come over here because he been fucking
up.
Why is
that though?
He had to do something over here. He did something over here. He did something. Got into a fight. Or, got arrested for some cocaine or something. You know what I'm saying? They all probably like, they all look like they a bunch of fucking cocaine sniffing ass motherfuckers, man. All of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They all do. The only one that look like he don't do cocaine is Huey. Everybody else look like they do cocaine like heavily. I'm sorry. Even his wife. I'm sorry to say it though, but even his wife look like she be doing cocaine too. I'm sorry to say it, but
gypsies, aren't they?
See, I don't see shit here. I don't see shit in here. I don't see shit in here to make seem like. Yeah, there's
Big John. That's his name.
Yeah, Big
Peter
John
was his uncle, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it is John. Yeah, you're right.
Peter was his uncle, his trainer.
Yeah, he can't come up over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why. And I think that's why he wasn't in this camp for a minute because he was probably pissed the fuck off.
What's King Louis laughing at? He's fucking creasing himself at something.
Oh, he laughing at the little dude on here. What did he say? What little man say? Hold on, let's read some of these comments. We'll imagine, man, if Barry was in charge instead of Eddie, AJ's next opponent would be Ronnie O'Sullivan. Oh, motherfucker. No. It'd be Rocky Fielding. Free Fight TV said, look up on YouTube, the Boxing Voice 11-year-old. They do a good job promoting me as the next Ellie's. I don't even know who that is, man. I don't do Ellie Setpack. I don't do media names and shit like that. I really don't. I don't even do actors' names really, or models' names. I really don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? King Louis shaking it. I don't. Big John is his name. Yeah. Was Magic Man. Big John Fury is Tyson's dad. Yeah, I got it wrong. He said again, Free Fights TV said, look up on YouTube, the Boxing Voice 11-year-old. They do a good job promoting me as the next Ellie's Sec Pack on God and them. See, man, see, you don't even got to say on God and them. That's that agent, man. You learning too much from you better leave that Adrian Broner shit alone, man. That Adrian Broner shit to rot your brain, boy. You know what I'm saying? Will Magic Man said he gouged a man's eye out in a fight. Did Big John? He probably did.
Yeah, he did. He went to prison. I know that. I know he's been in prison for it. Yeah.
So he couldn't win with the hand, so he chose to fucking dig his dick beaters in somebody's fucking eye sockets.
King Louis off again, laughing his head off.
She said, shoot myself. He laughing and shooting himself in the head. What did it say? Look up on YouTube, the Boxing Voice 11-year-old. I'm not going to look it up, man. I'm not going to look it up. Like, what did he say? King me, I'm done. Kill me, I'm done. Hell yeah. What did he say? Free Fight TV. If I'm not with my niggas, I'm with your bitch. Okay, good luck, because my bitch gonna put a poison dart in your neck. Trying to fuck with her. You know my old lady from Africa, she don't fuck around. You'll catch a poison dart in your motherfucking neck.
It's your fucking voodoo dolly.
Yeah, this dude over here talking mad shit. Like, if I'm not with my niggas, I'm with your bitch. Like why do you think that's okay to joke around with motherfuckers you don't know like that? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think that's okay? Oh, because I want to be like AB. I want to be like AB. I don't care if AB's coming over your house next week. What y'all gonna do? Play outside? Like, I hope your parents is around when you're there.
I tell you what, free facts, you'll be getting blocks in a minute if you don't still calm your ass down.
I need to leave this dude alone, but he just stop. Like, Michael Jackson's coming over to my house to play.
We all know what Michael Jackson was supposed to be.
Yeah, and when AB come over there, tell him I said A B C D E F G.
Fucking hell, Mike.
Nah, just tell him I said tell Ed. Tell him. Woo. Tell him I said what's up. We come over there. Tell that motherfucker I said what's happening. Man. Magic Man said and are going to his house the week after the whole Sesame Street. One,
well.
2, 3. 3 niggas.
Now this is funny. This.
Those motherfuckers, but leave me alone. Shit.
Tell you what, I'll be unsubscribing from him
No,
if it carries on.
Free Fights TV. No, I don't know his phone number, and you better not give nobody that dude's phone number, man. I don't want that motherfucker's phone number. AB, he cool in my book. He just got a couple little hiccups. That's all, man.
Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula. That's what I was doing. The count.
Yeah.
AB cool in my book. He just needs to let his hands go, and all that do it for the hood shit. That shit need to cease, man. Nobody trying to hear that shit, man. The hood ain't did nothing for a now, nigga, but get him killed or locked up. So,
exactly.
You know, might as well keep that shit where it is in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He too rich to be hanging around them cats anyways. Because you know what I'm saying? If he really was doing it for the streets and stuff like that, let me show you something, little youngin. See, let me show you what the streets do to. Let me show you what the streets really do to niggas, man. This is what the streets really do to niggas. I'm gonna show you right here. Right here. The streets make motherfuckers paint their hair in rainbow colors and make them put rainbows in their mouth.
And then grass.
And then
grass
make them talk hard, make them talk all hard and almighty, like they can't be touched and everything, just so they can get locked up, and have to plead guilty to some charges. And then they family that's on the outside, is constantly getting death threats from people that actually mean that business because he's snitching. So if they can't get to him, what's their best alternative to get to his family? The ones that's outside them walls, them bars. And you see what I'm saying? This is what the streets do to motherfuckers. This is what the streets give people. They get them locked up. You know what I'm saying? They get them locked up.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this dude. Another street hood nigga, locked up.
Exactly, bro.
These cats are probably facing to never see the light outside them bars ever again. Or if they do, they're gonna be 69 years old. Get it?
Yeah, 69.
You know, so you know, all that AB talking, all that stuff, man, that shit ain't even worth it, man. All that AB did it for the hood and trying to be like AB. If anything, the only thing you need to be trying to do like AB is be a boxer and let your hands go. But who knows? Maybe outside the ring, when you get AB all by himself and stuff like that, away from the cameras and stuff like that, maybe a totally different dude. You know what I'm saying? But all that do it for the hood shit, that ain't good for nobody. That looks up to him that don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tekashi doing, yeah, King Louis, 69 is getting 20 plus years. A grown-ass man walking around with rainbows in his head, rainbows in his mouth, calling himself 6'9".
Fucking hell, I bet he's fucking pure meat in prison then.
Oh, pure meat? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Somebody that's coming in prison with rainbow all around their hair and is long and lustrous, and a dude that got a big mouth. Oh man, you got two things. You got the rainbow flag flying. You got long, silky, Snow White like hair, and you got a big mouth. And somebody's gonna fit in that hole.
Yeah, for real.
Somebody plotting on his booty right now. Talking about, So Tekashi, I like you, and I want you. You can either take this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Nah, nigga, I'm gangster. I'm gangster. Bend over, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do you reckon he's protected in jail? He must be on. Do you reckon he's on like permanent fucking?
But you got to think about it though. If he's doing 20 plus years, people gonna run off with his money. The money might be gone because he got a RICO. So they probably like, if it ain't got nothing to do with music, they probably taking that money. For real. If you can't prove where the money came from, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's they stripping this, and then to think about it is he really didn't have that much money anyways. He was fronting. That's why he had to sell her. That's why if you read the thing, he had to sell a brick of heroin because he didn't have that much money.
Yeah. What was he in with, Mike? Was he in with the Bloods?
Man, he was paying motherfuckers. He wasn't in. He was paying motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was with Bloods. That's another reason why I didn't really respect his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody back where I'm from like respects that much. He can't walk around San Diego by himself. He can't.
Yeah.
He can't. Because the real Blood's gonna be like, motherfucker, fuck you. You over here making us look bad. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why some people want to do music with him is so they can get put on. But other than that, motherfuckers will kill his ass. King Louis said he already copped out on 7 charges cooperating with the feds. Yeah, King Louis. He already up in CP. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he probably in there reading the Quran right now. He probably got a prayer rug. He probably already converted and everything. Because somebody gonna get his ass. Somebody gonna touch him. They'll get 2 huge dicks in that mouth. There's somebody gonna be tapping that thing at the same damn time. King Louis saying that rap shit over. Just look at it shine. Yeah.
Do you know what? I remember Santee Walton fucking ages ago, it was about a year ago, doing a video on him, predicting what was going to happen to him because I think he had done something, got in the headlines for something. For something, and then a couple of weeks later he got pistol whipped up, didn't he, and kidnapped after filming a video. But before that had happened, SW had done a video on him saying like, this is what's going to happen. You think you're big and you think you're that. These are what's going to happen, and you're going to end up in jail being a bitch. And fucking hell, man, it's all come true.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with the whole kidnapping thing and stuff like that, I told motherfuckers from the rip. I told motherfuckers what time it was. And you know what? It probably wasn't, it probably wasn't even gangbangers. It probably was the fucking government snatched his ass up and told his ass, like, what the fuck you think you doing? Or it probably was them cartel dudes. It could have been a whole bunch of people. But I told folks, man, because you got to think about, though, like the art of kidnapping, you have to plan it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to plan everything out. Nothing never goes to plan. Somebody usually always ends up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because don't everybody respects a fucking pistol in their fucking face. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, him getting pistol whipped and kidnapped and shit like that, it was a precursor to him getting locked up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, you got to think about it, though. You was kidnapped. right? And they let you go. You didn't get away. They let you go. Why did they let you go? Because
Yeah, true.
it was probably telling you that they meant business or wanted you to stop from doing something or wanted you to do
Yeah.
something for them. And they mentioned and all that. I ain't got to check in and blah blah whoop whoop whoop. That shit was like you was like, oh shit. And you know what? To tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he got done in this. He got done up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
He got fucking.
who like me? This is just me. If I got kidnapped and they pistol whipped me a few times, I'm not going to the fucking hospital unless unless I got a major fucking laceration or something like that. This dude didn't have nothing. He had a couple scratches. That's it. He didn't need no stitches.
Yeah.
That's why I think somebody ran up his ass. He in the gown.
Yeah.
He in the gown, laying in the bed, looking like woe was me. This is what you wanted, right? King Louis said, "No shine from my shooting a nigga in the club for Diddy, but 6ix9ine pled guilty to attempted murder. Racketeering conspiracy is over with." Yeah, Shine got done dirty. Shine got done dirty because you got to think about though. At least Shine was protecting somebody. At least with Shine, somebody's life was at stake. With 6ix9ine, the only thing that was at stake for him was his reputation and his booty. Well, Magic Man said, do they give you the option of wearing?
No,
oh, nah, you can't wear no chastity belt in prison. That's contraband. Nah, that's
chastity belt. Quickly, just go on, bro.
No, I was just saying.
Yeah. Go on.
A chastity belt in prison, that's contraband. They don't let you bring that shit in. Nah, nope. All the underwear, all the clothing that you get is all in there. Some prisons, they allow you to bring in, buy your own shoes, maybe a couple of T-shirts or two, but no chastity belts. Nope. They want that ass readily available just in case if you get out of pocket.
Yeah. Just want to say thanks to King Louis for subscribing. I'm going to sub back to you, brother. Much respect.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, you better subscribe.
I always subscribe back to anyone who subscribes to me, whether they have a channel or not. Just respect. Yeah, salute, King Louis. Thanks, bro.
I mean, but like I said, man, these cats out here, man, they weirdos, man. And
yeah.
You got people that shouldn't even be on YouTube and stuff out here that's picking the wrong people to be their fucking to look up to and shit like that, man. This shit's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Of course it is. I mean, my son's got a YouTube channel, Mike. He's only 10. He's 11 this year, but I've got it's through my YouTube, if you know what I mean. So anything he does, it comes up straight away on my phone. So I can watch him, if you know what I mean. So he doesn't really do anything. He just does like video game. He'll just film himself on Fortnite or something.
Yeah, because they said that they had this one thing. This dude was on Xbox or PlayStation Live or whatever, getting young girls, man, grown ass dude, like in his 30s, on there getting young girls and stuff like that. That's what I was saying. Is like, nah, bruh. You got to think about we a boxing community and stuff like that, but we don't really know what we all up to when we off the internet and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We don't know what we don't. We all show like cool traits and stuff like that, but we really don't know each other outside of that. So, it could seem kosher and stuff like that. Your parents might be shit. I might get you to sneak off with me to Never Neverland or something like that, and next thing you know it, you know what I'm saying? You on the back of the milk cartons, on the top.
Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I know he's got a YouTube channel, but like I say, it's all linked to my phone, my computer, everything. Anything he does, I can see, whether he goes live, whatever. It alerts me straight away. But I would never let him have anything like Facebook, Instagram, or anything like that bullshit. Really shouldn't let him have a YouTube channel, but he only does a couple of videos, just does like a few gaming videos. I
Yeah.
mean, not so long ago, about a year ago, there was in Wales, in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
She was a young teenage girl on Facebook chatting to some young lad who she thought was a young lad.
Mm.
After befriending her, a couple of weeks, she went to go meet him. The girl never come back, man. Some
Yeah.
fucking paedophile killed her, man.
Nasty motherfucker.
Strangled her. Yeah, strangled her and stuck her body in the boot of his car.
Oh
Fucking
man.
bastard.
So what he
Straight
did?
up, that is, bro.
So he just put her in the boot and just like left her and let her rot, or like what exactly
No,
happened?
no, he got caught. He got tracked down. Police tracked him down. And
Oh,
when
she.
they found her, they found her in the boot of his car.
Oh man,
Yeah, she was only about 15, something like that.
that's crazy, man.
Mm.
Hope somebody do that motherfucker in, man, because that
Yeah,
shit ain't
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
man. Like go buy you some pussy, man. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're fucking weirdos, aren't
Like
they, mate?
go buy you some pussy. Like, why the fuck do you have to fucking why do you have the need to try to take something from somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that a thrill? Like, do you get a thrill off of taking something that ain't yours? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like go out there and fucking buy you some pussy. It's out there. You know,
for real.
you can go out there and pay a bitch to act like they being raped or something like that, to resist and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Tie them up and shit like that. Why do you have the need to go out there to try to steal some shit? What's up, Curtis Jones? What's happening, baby boy? King Louis said, nah, you talking about that Austin dude from YouTube, but you ain't lying. People are weirdo, not all day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just crazy. These motherfuckers, man. Just go buy you some pussy, man. You can go on Twitter, you can go on Instagram, Snapchat, Craigslist,
yeah.
online booty call, all kinds of things, man.
Plentyoffish.com.
Yeah, get all type of prostitutes everywhere, man. Go on and just be like, hey, man, my name's such such. I would like to buy some of your services and blah, 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 blah. How much do you charge? Is it okay if you kind of resist? Because I like the thrill of the hunt. What do you mean, like the thrill of
Yeah,
the hunt? I like to rape bitches, but I don't want to actually do it because I'll go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they're
Like
fucking sickos, man. World's full of them, isn't
he said,
it?
these motherfuckers said they like the thrill of the hunt. I'm sorry though, but that's what it is though. It's the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Will Magic Man said they are mentally impaired and lack any willpower and control. They are diseased. Yeah, disease. Yeah, they is. That's crazy though. How you don't like willpower to not kill somebody that's like weaker than you and stuff like that. Like you're not doing it to some. You're not trying to kill somebody that you know. That's like a motherfucker that go into the woods to shoot a deer, knowing now well this deer is not gonna do nothing. But how many
Yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers look at how many motherfuckers that go to Africa trying to kill lions with fucking guns
Oh, I know,
end up
it's
getting bit,
disgusting.
bit up and scraped. Yeah,
I think
a lot of them get hurt. A lot of them go over there, they fucking get hurt. It's either a fucking
pay big money though, don't they? I see a program on that. They pay
oh,
fucking
over here you pay big money. You
yeah,
like
thousands of dollars.
like look, no, let me tell you something. First of all, you got to buy all your gear. Second of all, you got to buy a fucking deer tag. And then after that is either you go on public land and hunt, which most of the time those are all like you're not gonna get the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the big bucks and
Mm,
stuff like that is on private land. And now on this private land, they're gonna charge you like 2,600 for a weekend with no
yeah,
guarantee,
yeah, yeah.
no guarantees of you
That's,
hitting anything. So if you don't
yeah,
hit nothing that weekend, they offer a discounted rate for the next time you come. They don't give you a
yeah.
free ride, discounted.
I seen it, Mike. I seen a program once, about
Yeah.
2 years ago, where that some of them were Americans. They were paying fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to South Africa to shoot lions, and this guy went undercover and he went to it was like a breeding farm where they were breeding lions, and they were specially bred just to be let out on their land and shot. Trophy hunting. It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Not just saying it was Americans. I'm just saying the
Oh,
people at the
too.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all people. It's disgusting, man.
Like,
but one day there won't be them animals, will there?
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is like, you know, who pays to go? Like, why would you go pay to shoot fish in the barrel? I don't fish at stock ponds. I think fishing at stock ponds, that ain't fishing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like going into the wild, going into the brush, finding me a spot and fishing there and actually finding these holes. Some cats, man, they don't know how to do it all on their own. They want somebody to come and bring it in and make the whole setup for them. You know, it's recently found it. So,
well,
Free Fights TV said some random ass nigga just called me.
Oh no, he's not back again, is he?
It wasn't none of us that called you because we ain't got your number. We ain't trying to meet Chris Hansen. King Louis said, "Bruh, I just flamed the protector on Twitter talking about dude needs therapy. Nah, the bitch need to be shot. Who said somebody need fucking what? They said a pedophile need therapy? Is that what you saying?
Oh my god.
The motherfucker need to be sent to the motherfucker's son. Will Magic Man said they got huge deer parks in Scotland where they open up for hunting season, and I think they the land in German owned. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey Mike, did you do fox hunting over in your country?
Huh?
Did you do with the hounds? Yeah.
I don't really. Well, I probably do. Like New York, places like up there were like rich people, but broke people
out in the country. Yeah. Well, it's banned over here, but they still do it. Still get away with it. And deer hunting, but you know the ones where they go on horseback and have all the hound dogs chasing them.
Yeah, them was rich people, man.
Yeah.
But over here,
they still do it over here, but
you can legally kill them.
But it's banned over here.
I think the only way you can
kill them over here.
Well, I think the only way you can legally kill a fox if it's like tearing up your garden or trying to eat your chickens and shit.
Yeah.
Then you can shoot them all day.
Yeah, you can kill them over here because they're classed as vermin over here. Foxes are. But you can't kill badgers. The badgers are protected by the Queen. The only way you can kill badgers over here is what we call a cull, where because they reckon badgers carry tuberculosis, which infects cattle like cows and that. So every now and then, like the government say, if it's in Cheshire, there's a big epidemic of tuberculosis in cattle. The government will allow them to go. Special trained people, they have to be special trained people. They'll be allowed to go and do like a cull where they'll probably kill, I don't know, say 2,000 badgers in a certain area to stop it from spreading.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's still no proof that badgers carry tuberculosis to infect cows.
Just because. Read some of these comments.
Well, yeah.
King Louis said that's what all these Harvard professors are, people with masters in psychology, aka shamans. Yeah, you ain't lying. Will Magic Man said at Laws D Punch Out TV, I heard you say you're out in the sticks / wild. Me too. And the hunt goes right past my house a couple of times a year. Those women on horsebacks, wow. I hope they naked on the horseback.
Yeah. Where's Will Magic Man live? I live in Staffordshire Moorlands.
Yeah, but over here, man, you get caught. Man, somebody will snitch on your ass quick, fast, in a hurry, man. Anything you do illegal over here, you jaywalk, somebody will snitch on you. You fucking have a barbecue, you ain't supposed to have somebody to snitch on you. All types of things. You'll get snitched on all the time. You can't even fucking fart in Walmart while shopping because somebody will fucking snitch on you.
Yeah.
Oh, Free Fights TV said, I got 2.3K views in my last videos, man. Good job, bro. Keep them coming. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
anyway, do you want to talk some quick boxing?
Yeah, man. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Um, let's talk quickly about Amir Khan and Bud Crawford.
Man, why you want to talk about Amir Khan, man?
No, no, I don't want to really talk about him, but what I'm interested in see what if which Bud's gonna stretch him. Where do you think Bud goes next, or where do you think what do you think will happen next?
Come on, Amir Khan.
Will's
I ain't even
Will's
who.
from where?
Yeah, because
No, sorry, mate. I was just reading Will's from Southwest Wales. Yeah,
yeah.
salute. Magic mushroom grow.
Uh-huh.
do you have magic mushrooms over there?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I'm just interested to see what you think would happen. What do you think will happen? I know the welterweights is very stale.
What happened with what Crawford?
Excuse me. Yeah, once Bud stretches, can't.
Mm-hmm. I think I mean, come on, man. Like, it's a pretty good chance that I guess what Crawford's supposed to be fighting Khan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think we could all think that what everybody else is thinking to be true, that this fight is not going to end well for your boy Khan. I mean,
For my boy. Yeah, my boy.
for your brethren, it ain't gonna end well for your brethren.
You fucking idiot.
You know, I'm wishing the best and all that stuff, but I think that Amir Khan should have listened to Eddie Hearn.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, I think he should have listened to Eddie Hearn and went the other route, because you know he's gonna have to do something to beat this Crawford guy. You know, he's gonna have to pray to
Yeah,
Allah,
yeah.
or
I agree with you. Yeah,
or
yeah. But
he's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to make maybe a few sacrifice a few virgins. I don't know. He's gonna have to do something, man, to beat this Crawford guy. You know what I'm saying? But
uh,
after that, man, you know, my whole thing is like,
I,
I just think
I
that,
agree.
hold on, I was typing something. I just think that after that, man, it's just you can't be after he fights Khan. Okay, now people can say, well, he got one person on his resume now. You know, one decent. Everybody been talking about his resume. You know what I'm saying? So he got to keep moving up. He got to fight somebody else, man. That's all it is, man. After you get this dude out of here, you got to go fight somebody else. You can't be trying to go over there and fight some Mikey Garcia and stuff like that. Because my whole thing is kind of like, you got two guys, you got a couple guys, man, out there, man. That's splendid fighters and all that stuff, but they don't have no fucking name, no type of marketing, none of that. Blah blah behind them. Ain't nobody trying to say that they're a pay-per-view fighter. Blah blah whoop whoop whoop. They ain't anybody trying to give them no pay-per-view fights and stuff like that. Blah blah whoop whoop whoop. So I'm saying it's kind of like, what are they gonna do after Spence beats Mikey, after Crawford beats motherfucking Amir Khan? What they gonna do for their career to boost the sport of boxing up? Because even if they say, well, these guys ain't about the money, okay, well, that's fine. They're not about the money. But what about the sport of boxing? What are they doing to enhance the sport of boxing? You know what I'm saying? It's looking good. We got Wilder and Fury. And we got AJ and Big Baby Miller.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Me, Mike, personally, I agree with what you're saying away, but I don't. I agree with what you said about he should have gone and fought Cal Brook, because that's an easier fight. But at the same time, I take me hat off to Con, even though I know he's going to get stretched out. I take me hat off to him for thinking, do you know what? I'm going to go over to America and I'm going to fight possibly one of the best pound for pounds. I'm not saying he is the best, but Terence Crawford's up there in the top five, isn't he?
He's up there.
I mean, he's going to get stretched, but I don't know, mate. The welterweights piss me off. It's so fucking stale, that division. And to be fair, mate, to be honest, it is my favourite division. I've always been a big fan of the welterweights and heavyweights, of course. But
and I ain't mad at you. But the whole thing, what I'm saying is that, you know, who's Errol gonna fight after Mikey? Who's Crawford gonna fight after Tom?
exactly,
You know, that's the only
exactly,
thing I'm
bro.
saying. Like, are you gonna go backwards in time? Are y'all you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna fight somebody lower class than the guys who just fought? Like, are you gonna take like a fight two bums, two hallway monitors back to back? You know, god damn these nose hairs. Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because of if you just think about it, man, like the shit is not, something ain't right. You know, with Crawford, with this Crawford and Spence thing, something ain't right. Something ain't sitting right. You know, you got these two dudes out there that everybody know they should be fighting, but they not fighting each other. Does both of these guys feel that the fans ain't salivating enough for the fight yet? Do they feel like the fans are not hungry enough to watch the fight yet? You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to say this all this whole Al Heyman shit. Sometimes when you think about it, though, Al Heyman is just fucking the advisor, and sometimes that's all he is. But what we can do is we could go out there, we can assume, or we can fantasize that Al Heyman is more than what he says he is. Those are not facts. Those are opinions. You know, everybody's saying, oh, if you want to make the fight, call Al Heyman. Oh,
yeah,
that's because Al Heyman is the medium. That's because Al Heyman is the guy. Al Heyman is the guy to make sense of everything. Or it could be that everybody sees that Al Heyman is a guy that you could talk to that doesn't fucking get his feelings and fucking involved. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about call Al Heyman because he's the manager and stuff like that. They saying call Al Heyman because maybe that's all they know. That's what everybody else do. So that's what I'm going to say. Instead of saying that if you want to fight with Spence, go fucking talk to him. Al Heyman can't do that. Al Heyman can't do nothing for you with that. If you want to fight with fucking Deontay Wilder, go fucking talk to Deontay Wilder. Shelly Feakle and Al Heyman can't do nothing with you with that.
Yeah.
They can't.
That's what I mean, bro.
You know,
I don't know.
But some of these cats are signed to PBC. Some of these cats are signed to a promoter to where they can't fucking do nothing else but do what they're fucking told. You know what I'm saying? And so all these other cats around here talking all that, you know, saying that, you know, Al Heyman's in charge of all these fighters, he can make these fights happen. We don't know that. That's speculation. Unless Al Heyman is their promoter, and then on that, unless you see the damn contract, that's the only way you would know. But some people could be like, okay, well, Al Heyman gave them advance. So in order for them to recoup the funds on the advance, they have to do, okay, that's different. But Al Heyman is not I don't think Al Heyman is this dude. It's just like, oh, if you want to make a fight, just call Al Heyman. He'll make it happen. How many fights have we got that motherfuckers been calling Al? You think motherfuckers didn't call Al to try to make the Spencer Crawford fight? You think motherfuckers didn't call Al to try to make the AJ and Fury, the AJ and Deontay Wilder fight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this whole call Uncle Al. I'm not even gonna call him. I don't even know that man to be calling nobody motherfucking uncle. This whole call Al Heyman and all that stuff. He'll make the fight. I just think that's speculation, man. There's nothing behind that. There's nothing behind it to be proven as evidence to say that that's what's been going on or that's what can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if he was here or not, but do you see the Spencer Crawford fight happening? Do you see the AJ and Wilder fight happening? And the list goes on and on. Well, how many fights that motherfuckers have called Al Heyman to make a fight and it never happened? It never manifested.
I think you've got more chance seeing the Crawford Spence fight happening than you have AJ Fury.
Yeah,
AJ Wilder.
Because I don't think they really bitching too much about the fucking split. I think with them, I think a 50-50 is cool. They know that. I think they should know that. Motherfucker, y'all ain't really done shit. Or what you gonna say? Crawford ain't fought nobody? Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Y'all the biggest name in y'all division. You two are. You two ain't doing pay-per-view like that. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all black asses in the ring 50-50. Whoever wins in the rematch gets a different cut. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I don't know.
King Louis just put a great comment. Just put, bro, I just thought of this. Why did Mikey call out Errol and not Crawford? Didn't he? Didn't Mikey duck Crawford?
Yeah, and I think
135.
I'm gonna put it like this. I don't care if he ducked him or not. Mikey, I'm just gonna say this. Mikey fucking Garcia ain't fighting nobody. He knows that look, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Mikey Garcia is only fighting people he know he can beat. That's it. He ain't fighting nobody else. He think he could beat Spence. And he even said it. He had to convince his fucking team to take the fight. Why? Why did you have to go sitting over there plead to your fucking team to take this fucking fight to make it? That's the reason why.
It's interesting.
That's why I don't care if he did duck him or not, because it's evident the motherfucker ain't gonna fight nobody until he knows he can beat him.
Yeah,
and that's
still though.
He said,
time though, you got to give Mikey a bit of credit.
Huh?
I was just going to say, still you've got to give Mikey some credit though, because at least he's stepping up to Errol.
No, I'm not. Yeah, but the thing about it is that we can give him credit, right? We can give him credit because we see Spence. We see Spence as a different type of fighter than the way Mikey Garcia sees Spence. So we're giving him credit, but Mikey Garcia ain't giving Earl Spence credit.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So it's kind of like Mikey Garcia and his team gives Earl Spence no fucking credit, no fucking shine, nothing, no accolades, no nothing
for that.
But then we give Earl Spence all the good shit, like he's like the validation and all that shit. But guess what? At the end of the day, what does that do for us to validate Mikey Garcia? To give him kudos for stepping up and fighting Earl Spence when he's not giving Earl Spence the kudos. He don't believe in Earl Spence. That's why he's fighting him. And that's why I choose not to give him a goddamn thing. Because he don't respect him.
King Louis just put he'd love to join this topic.
Yeah. I mean, if you
some punks just put Crawford has fought no one. Fucking hell, give over, man.
Okay, check this out, New Day. You're right. Who the fuck cares?
Do you think?
Hold up. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, everybody wanted to fight Crawford. Everybody want to fight Crawford. What are you gonna say? Earl Spence ain't fought nobody? So what? He ain't fought nobody. Everybody want to fight fucking Spence. Everybody want to fight fucking Crawford. Everybody want to fight fucking bitch ass, ducking ass Mikey Garcia. So what? Your point is irrelevant. Because the thing about it, the thing that's relevant right now in 2019, whether or not anybody has fought anybody, is that people want to see this guy in the ring with somebody. And the reason why they want to see him in the ring with somebody, because he looks like he's somebody. He fights like he's somebody. You know what I'm saying? He brings money to somebody.
For real.
That's why. So all that shit from New Day, Crawford ain't fought nobody. Your mama ain't fucked nobody until she fucked me.
I mean, just let me jump in quick, Mike. How can this guy say Crawford's fought no one? Right. He fought Julius Ndongo, who was the WBA and the IBF champion. Yeah. He beat Ricky Burns, took the WBO belt off him. Ricky Burns is a 3 or 4 weight division champion. I know he's not a household name, but Ricky Burns is a 3 or 4 weight division champion, world champion. So how can this fucking fool say that he's beat Jeff Horn? for the WBO welterweight champion. How can this guy say that Crawford's fought nobody? He's probably an AJ lover.
But like I said, no, he's probably an LDBC hater, or that. But like I said, Laws, like you can't, like sometimes it's best not even to go that route with him. Just tell him like straight up, like who the fuck cares? He ain't fought nobody, and true. because obviously there ain't nothing you can say. There ain't gonna be nothing you can say to get this guy, this New Day guy, to what's up, a lot of Saddam. There ain't gonna be nothing that you can get this New Day dude to sit there and think differently. So if you can't make him think differently, just disagree with him and just be like, I agree with you. You didn't, but this right here. If he ain't fought nobody, why everybody want to fight him? You fucking dick riding ass idiot. Oh no,
for real.
None. And then Will Magic Man said it's crazy situation. All the best fighters we want to see aren't happening, and maybe they'll never will. It is happening in other areas. Yeah, but the thing about it is that people want some people would say, well, that's the thing about the UFC, blah blah blah, woo woo. Eventually, the UFC is hurting. The UFC is hurting. The UFC is trying to protect Conor McGregor from this old rape suit. If it's true, whatever. But I like to give dudes the benefit of the doubt with the rape situations because, we're vulnerable. Men are vulnerable with the rape situation. So, hey, King Louis, I sent you a link, man. I sent it like 2 minutes ago. We vulnerable with those things. So I like to let things come out, the evidence come out and stuff like that before I start, talking about it, really going in depth. But, the UFC is going to be hurting. I mean, look at Khabib. He's losing half his check. He talking about he ain't coming back. I mean, he ain't coming back to Nevada no more. He don't want to fight Nevada anymore. What's up, King Louis?
Man, what it do, fam?
Oh, not much. Talking about the UFC real quick,
brother.
Difference between that and boxing. So that's why people. That's why eventually he probably gonna leave if somebody give him a decent paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Bellator or Resin or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? But wasn't no and then again wasn't nobody trying to stop Conor McGregor from talking about some dude's religion, which is the last people you want to talk about religion with is a Muslim dude. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? Nobody was trying to talk to him and stuff like that. Nobody fined him. He didn't get fined that damn much. What was it, $1 or $2 million? whatever it was a couple $1 million. He didn't get fined that much for throwing the shit at a bus with a whole bunch of his homies. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get fined like that. And then now look now they always show this dude's favoritism. Eventually, people are going to start leaving the UFC, man. And I think the reason why they're going to start leaving the UFC is because they're on some bunch of BS. And that's
I don't follow the UFC. I don't know anything about it, bro.
And then fighters really don't get that option to say, oh, I ain't gonna fight this guy or I ain't gonna fight this dude. You know what I'm saying? They really don't get them options in the UFC. They get, hey man, you fighting this guy, blah blah blah. If you don't like it, breach a contract. Or you fighting this guy, yeah or no, because you don't have this type of contract. So they don't have that much wiggle room with the UFC. Everybody's getting told who the fuck they's going to fight. Ain't nobody stepping nobody in the UFC talking about, hey, man, let's make the fight happen. Let's go talk to Dana White and blah, 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 woo. Yeah, that might happen, but they don't get to say so. You know what I'm saying? They don't get to say so. They don't get to say so on how much money they make. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the difference. But how many people are going to be boxing? How many people will be boxing if the shit was like the UFC? You getting up in the ring and you live on TV and all that stuff. It's supposed to be the biggest motherfucking UFC card in the whole fucking year, and you leaving the fucking ring with $5,000 with your face all fucked up because Dana White saying, oh, if you don't perform like I want y'all to perform in the ring, I'm a chastise y'all and you ain't gonna get another fight again. See, Tyrone Woodley, if Tyrone Woodley wasn't worth a damn and he was winning fights and he had no fucking belt, he'd be getting ostracized right now. He really would. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't remember what Dana White told Tyrone Woodley? Y'all don't remember how he got on TV and basically said how bad his performance was, how he didn't give the fast what he wanted, how he was highly disappointed in him and stuff like that because he chose to fight his fight, not how Dana White wanted him to fight. He didn't give the fans what he want. All the fans booed him. I'm tired of him doing this. Blah, blah, blah. So you want this motherfucker get in the ring, fight how you want him to fight, get knocked out, or have to go to the fucking hospital and get his fucking orbital bone fucking pushed back in. I mean, pushed out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between boxing and that, man. When y'all want to get back to this Crawford and bullshit.
Yeah, I just want to say just what I wanted to say, what I was trying to explain. Like, why I don't validate Crawford just yet in the division because to the sense I feel like Horn lost the tag, y'all.
Hey man, you low. You got to start your volume low.
My volume low. How do I fix that?
Yeah.
Salute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
All right.
Yeah, go on,
I feel
bro.
like Horn didn't beat Pacquiao, and Benavidez was out there on one leg, not taking nothing from him. That's why I went to my second comment about why did Mikey come up and call out Errol and not Crawford?
I mean, I think the reason why he didn't do that is because he don't see himself beating Crawford.
Exactly, and I don't give Mikey no shot. He trying to do what Crawford just did. Came up in the division. He going for what he in his eyes is the lower welterweight is Aaron Wood on title because he know it's gonna be hell in hot water to get it from Thurman. So
yeah, I mean
it's a money shot. That's all I take it is. I wasn't giving Mikey no validation. I don't. If he beat him, he beat him, but I don't think he can beat him.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
underestimating Errol.
Man, you know, but that's what they. I mean, I guess that's what you got to do to. I guess that's what you got to do to like psych yourself out or wherever the case may be. But it ain't looking right for It ain't looking too good for Mikey Garcia on my end or on our end because if you saying like you found a flaw in this dude's armor or whatever the case may be. And blah blah blah, you're saying how he don't hit hard and stuff like that. Why the fuck are you doing abs all of a sudden when you're saying you don't do abs?
I don't take it as that either. Like you said, it's a mental game, and
Yeah.
I take it as him. Like out of all the welterweights with title, Errol's the weakest. That's where he might just be perspective. Now, just might be going to his resume where he ain't fought nobody but Kell Brook. He fought Kell Brook out the Triple G. And that might be the reason why. You know what I'm saying? They throwing all that shit up there. It's just one thing about Crawford. They know what Crawford doing going up. And they don't want to test him because, he might be skilled. But when it comes, I don't see why they ain't try to go out for Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? Or I know Keith Thurman just really popped back up in there and they trying to make their debut now. They trying to get in this money fight.
You talking about Mikey?
Say what?
I say you talking about Mikey?
Yeah, I think Mikey just trying to slip his way into the division because he see the division is open and all you got to do is get these belts. And once you start making the fights and they see the fights are coming soon, so they trying to get in the way of certain things. So I just think Errol gonna put him down, period. Because like you say, he ain't gonna be able to take them body shots, constantly body shots, and then he's talking about he can't box. I see something different. When he hit him in that body, he's also going for the head. He ain't just going for the body, it sets up the head. He's going back and forward. To me, that's technical. But he ain't gotta do all that extra shit because ain't nobody bringing nothing to the table that's taking what my Errol's bringing to the table. So I think Mikey just trying to get in the shot right now. And I feel like if he would have went against Crawford, it would have just been like, well, you ducked him at 135 and you was forced to see him here. You should have just stayed there. But if he lose to Errol, I feel like he still can stay in the division and make his way into it. You know what I'm saying? Another way.
Well, Louis, I was going to say I've heard that today. I've heard that whether Mikey Garcia does lose to Errol Spence, he says he's definitely going to stay at 147. I mean, what he's going to accomplish.
Somebody said somebody said he was that was somebody else. We talking about Lomo. Yeah, but it's just I mean, Laws, your boy Mikey Garcia going down, man.
He ain't my boy.
He going down, man. And it's gonna be funny too, though, because
I know he's getting stretched.
Because I'm just being honest with you. I don't mean to cut you off on big homie. But if Mikey really wanted to get a title, he would have went for Crawford. But that's why I say, why didn't he call out Crawford? He don't feel like he can beat him. So how the fuck you feel like you can beat Errol? It's gonna give him it's gonna just basically get his name in the damn conversation in the pot, win or lose. Just if he don't embarrass himself and get knocked out early, he can stay in the division, or he can drop down and just train and then go to Crawford when he feel like he's ready for him, and then fuck up the whole Errol Crawford. Because that's what we projecting. At the end, we saying it's gonna be Errol and Crawford with them belts.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's gonna be Errol Crawford with them belts right now.
So he's trying to go for the hardest one now, and if he don't get there, he's just gonna go to Crawford.
I don't think it's the hardest one now. I seriously don't believe it's the hardest one now. I mean, he knows
you
that.
Think Crawford harder? You think it's gonna be harder for him to beat Crawford than it will be Errol?
I think that Mikey Garcia feels that Spence is the easiest guy. He thinks he could beat him. You know what I'm saying? He convinced his team to thinking he can beat him. You know what I'm saying? And now this guy, Mikey Garcia, is up in the snack headquarters in the gym doing ab workouts. All of a sudden, you ain't never been there before. Why you going there now? Trying to bulk up, get stronger and stuff like that. You're gonna have to be stronger to start fighting these high caliber black guys, little man.
You think you had to do that? I don't mean to cut you off again, but you think he had to bulk up to fight Terrence Crawford if they would have fought at 140 or 135?
I mean, it's
not
what
I'm saying. He got to bulk up. He got to do all this shit for Errol. He ain't got to do that for Terrence.
He would have to do the same thing.
He would think so.
He would have to do the same thing. If you look at that boy's frame, you look at his body. Nah, he would have to do the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, because the reason why I'm saying it is, like it says it alone, motherfucker. You don't do ab workouts. What else you don't do? You know what I'm saying? What else you don't do?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And so now all of a sudden you want to start taking your career seriously.
That's crazy.
But you supposedly found like some kinks in this guy's armor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ever found kinks in this guy's armor. I just think that he thinks he could beat him more than he could beat Crawford. And it has nothing to do with taking anything away from both of these fighters. Is how he thinks, what he thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is what he thinks. Not what we see. We might see, some of us might see Crawford as a harder fight for Mikey Garcia just because of styles. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see Mikey going in there boxing. Then I see Mikey going in there running. He's trying to win on points because he's trying to keep him away from his body. If you say he ain't working out his body, he's trying to run from him, show him he's a boxer like Crawford or something. He's
gonna have to. But the whole thing about it is that how many fighters out there right now? How many fighters out there right now that are coming up, kind of like Charlo, can figure out a Tony Harrison in the ring? That's the thing. You thinking that
if he can figure out Errol, right. His feet. My point is his feet ain't. So I don't see how he even thinking he gonna win this. Because like you say, he trying to bulk up like he gonna go inside. Sometimes hell no, bro.
No,
bruh.
What I'm saying is what I'm saying is that you could train to fight Mikey Garcia. You could train to fight fucking Errol Spence. But when that guy get in the ring, he might not look the same. He might do something totally, completely different.
Who, Errol? Man, I'm just saying, I've seen Errol go to the body.
No. I'm saying for both sides. You saying Errol gonna run around the ring. You're saying Spence gonna go to the body and stuff like that. If I knew coming into a fight that this guy knows I'm gonna go to the body, right? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yes, I'm gonna switch some things up. The only reason I'm gonna
stop it. I'm just saying, how do you stop it? Because he just ain't.
You can stop it. You can stop it. You can
by running.
You could call it off the back foot. You could call it running. You could call it.
What is Mikey's footwork? That's what I'm saying. I don't see how he wins there. I'm like stylologically.
I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know exactly what he's going to do when he get in that ring. We probably never seen footwork, but he might show some footwork this time. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought Kovalev was going to get his ass whooped. I told everybody I don't think so. This guy got a lot of shit running. He got a lot of shit on his chest. He got these court dates. He got this. He got that in the third. This guy might win. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. We don't know when Mikey get in his ring. See, he's up in he up at the snack headquarters, like I said, and so he trained. He's probably switching his whole damn thing up. But the whole thing about it is that if Mikey's going to run, what is Crawford going to do? Is he going to try to run and chase the motherfucker like Charlo did Tony Harrison, and fucking end up losing?
You saying Crawford or Mikey, or you talking about Earl and Mikey?
I'm talking about Earl against. I'm talking about Earl against. We just talking about too many goddamn names. Earl against Mike.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do the same thing like Charlo did against Harrison? Like just chase the motherfucker and stop going to the body all of a sudden after the third and fourth round and forget what he was supposed to be doing because he can't hit this guy because he's too busy running? Or is he gonna figure him out? Is he gonna cut the ring off? Is he
cut
gonna
the
make
ring off? I think Earl ain't gonna have them type of problems. I really don't.
I'm only thing I'm saying is that we just sometimes we just never
I
know.
know what you're saying. We can expect things, but when I just evaluate him, I'm just talking about just looking at him. Because like only reason I don't put Earl up there on pound for pound in my book, because I just want to see. I want to see these fights. You know what I'm saying? These fights that they trying to line up to make big fights. But when I just look at all of them, man, Sean Porter wide open. He just gonna come in. He gonna dunk his head a little bit, but he gonna open up his head when he gets ready to attack. Keith Thurman, I think he lost it. I think he's too old. I think he's just gonna go for these money fights and get out the way.
I don't think he lost it yet. Motherfucker had 2 years off. I mean, what do we expect? This guy to come back and just destroy.
Earl and Terrence, I think that's gonna be the Earl's the A side. Terrence just came here. Terrence gonna be the B side. They can do it 50-50 if they want, but they can do it like, you know what I'm saying, 55-45. But Errol's the A side, period. That's just from my observing. I'm not even a fanboy of no Errol Spence. It's just what I see. Errol's the A side. Terrence is coming up chasing him. Even though Errol got one, everybody in the damn division only got one belt, but everybody know who finna be the shot caller in that damn division.
But it's not about that. It's really, to tell you the truth, is what do both of them bring to the fight? What do both of them bring to the fight? And monetary wise, what does both of them bring to the fight?
Ain't Errol finna fight this boy up there in AT&T Stadium? It's finna be a big crowd.
So what does both of them bring to the fight?
That's what you mean.
Like if
Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence,
it was supposed to fight. What do they bring to the fight?
To me, Errol, this is his division. You coming to challenge him, even though, listen, you done all that shit. You did this shit at 135 and 140. What you doing at 147?
No, you could say it all day, but what did you bring to the fight monetary wise? Because at the end of the day, that's what the promoters see. At the end of the day, that's what pay the bills. That's what pay for your piss tests. That's what pay for the you recouping back what you like paying back off the stadium, paying everybody off the EMTs and all that shit, paying for the
also, I know they also care about views and the motherfuckers in them seats. How many folks you think gonna be in AT&T Stadium? It's gonna be more than you can put in the Barcades, Madison Square Garden. It's a football stadium.
Yeah, but but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It is all about what do you bring to the table. Now, if Earl fighting Mikey Garcia going over there to AT&T Stadium, are we just going to put all those asses in seats on Earl? Or are we going to put all those asses on seats on Mikey Garcia? Are we going to put 50 on both of them? Because to tell you the truth, how many black people?
You can say he's a Mexican fighter.
How many black people you think is in Texas? How many black people you think is going to show up there? How many Mexican people you think is going to show up there?
Damn near half of Texas.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying is that, you know, just like Wilder and Fury, like fucking at the in LA at the Staples Center or whatever it was at. If if somebody gonna say, oh, those are all Tyson Fury fans, yeah, whatever, suck a dick, eat a dick. If you think those are all fucking Tyson Fury fans, if you think those are 50% of Tyson Fury fans, you might as well.
The dumb conversation. I don't mean to cut you off. You was talking about the tweet. They said thousands, but nigga, they said they sold 13. And listen, they saying they had to bring in the other 5 to cut, because that bitch was sold out. It was asses in the seats.
No, that was from Michael Buffer.
Yeah, Buffer. He
said, I heard.
Yeah, he just talking out the side of his mouth.
Yeah, nothing he said was official. Like, and that's what people get fucked up at. The guy said, I heard, like clearly. But people take it upon themselves to take it as the gospel. That's what the problem is. They don't know how to read and comprehend. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I'm saying is like both of these fighters coming to the table. You know, what are they bringing monetary wise to the table? And I think that monetary wise, when Crawford and Spence show up, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be magnificent, because then you could say, okay, well, he's gonna sell X amount of tickets at the AT&T. Okay, well, what if Spence fought somebody else over there? Would it sell out?
Probably not. That's probably why you right. I give you all that right there. That's a bad example. But you know, they gonna use, just like, if I ain't trying to be I ain't never been an AJ protector. You know what I'm saying? I hate them boys. Just to let it be known for the chat, for y'all the first time hearing me. I don't fuck with him because he's ducking Deontay Wilder and been doing it for a long time. But just like what they try to use, where he shit out here, he did a stadium. Regardless of when he going against Klitschko, he's going against a name. The name bringing it to it, but when whoever wins get the validation of it. That's just all I'm trying to sit there and say.
You can't even get the validation from it if you win, because can you do it again without him?
No, he can, not in AT&T. No.
So how can you get the validation? My whole thing is kind of like, you know, what you said is good. It's probably gonna be the same talking points that Spence bring up to say that he's the A side.
I'm just saying that. I'm saying it because this is what they've been doing. So it's just when you hear it and you be like, okay, whatever it takes to get the fight, I don't care what it is, because we still talking millions. Get the fight done, but they got to get to that point. And I'm not to the point where they talking about, well, I feel like to a sense they ducking each other, because Errol was saying he want to fight Thurman, and everybody named Mama know Thurman ain't trying to fight shit. Sean Porter ain't trying to fight shit. So what's after that?
Man, I
they
think
talking about they waiting on that. So this just mean we gonna go on to our next fight and figure out what's gonna happen.
I think they're in cahoots.
Yeah, I do too.
That's the only thing I think they is. I think they're in cahoots. I think they both know that they shouldn't fight each other right now. I think they both figured that if we wait maybe the end of 2020, 2021, the fight to be bigger. Maybe we can get on pay-per-view. Maybe we can make a little bit more money and get the fans what they want. Because at the end of the day, like if neither one of those guys keep moving up, they stay at there. You know what I'm saying? Look at the level of fighters they be going. They have to run through. Not a lot of many of them. You know what I'm saying? And so Lomo Chico ain't gonna move up. So you might as well knock that off. And so they have no choice but to move up. You know what I'm saying? After this, or at least try to become undisputed. But ain't that many people to fight, and they know this. They know this ain't that many people to fight, so they're gonna have to move up. You know, they know this. Ain't that many cats to fight out there. And then look at the cats that's supposed to be coming up in the next generation of guys that's supposed to be coming up. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. They not even fighting each other like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think they see it's like, okay, we
so
fight.
They're gonna try to stall us out for like 3-4 years or something like that.
I think it'll happen in 20, because you got to think about though. They thinking like this. If we fight now, what's
happening in 20? That means they got to fight at least Sean Porter. Somebody got 2 titles fighting each other this year for that happen in 20.
They're gonna be like, what's next? If we fight now, what's next? What's next? Keith Thurman might not even fight neither one of them.
I think Keith Thurman gonna vacate.
He gonna, man. I don't think Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman, he's gonna get some money first, and then he's gonna make some fights. I think he's gonna make some money first, and then he's gonna make some fights. I mean,
man, this man going to Pacquiao, bro. This man talking about first. I'm gonna fight Errol after 2 tune-ups, and now after got it. After he struggled to whatever the boy name, C. Lopez. Y'all love to fight Manny Pacquiao. That man thinking about that check. That man gonna vacate that title because he know he at a point right now. He can still fight that fight without a title.
That wasn't a struggle. That motherfucker was in there fighting for his life.
Exactly. But he shouldn't have. When I say struggle, he shouldn't even been. You know, it shouldn't have been none of that.
But that
should have been a tune-up, but it was a fight.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing with boxing. Like this is sometimes how it is. It doesn't mean he stepped down. It doesn't mean he lost a step or anything like that. But that's the thing about boxing. Some people, they could come back after 2 years and still get up in there and lay this guy down. Some people.
But your first comeback, have you ever seen a nigga struggle in a tune-up like that? And they first comeback supposed to be like that? Supposed to be that?
I can't recall, but all I can say is not everybody going. Not everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I see him dropping that title because he know undisputed is not even in his future. Can't even unify no more. He gave up undisputed when he, you know what I'm saying, with that fucking injury talk shit. So now I look at it like real spit. He gonna drop that title. He gonna look at himself like a Floyd. That's why he talking about Floyd. Floyd didn't need belts to make big fights. That's what he's trying to profit himself up, and then at the end become an exhibition fighter. Man, that man ain't trying to fight no competition no more. If he fight, I
think he would, but he gonna need that money first. I think
he ain't gonna give him no. Man, that's over. He ain't gonna have no belt.
He don't need a belt to make no money.
So why they want to fight him?
He gonna fight. He gonna fight. I think he gonna fight Pacquiao. He gonna fight. He gonna try to make this Pacquiao fight, and if he get that, he's gonna move his own down over there to maybe Spencer Crawford, and I think he would do that. But the thing about it is, he
can beat Pacquiao?
It'd be a good fight.
Okay.
It'd be a good fight. If he comes back like he did, if he fights like he did the last fight, I think he'll get his ass whooped. But then again, all that jumping around that Pacquiao be doing, he better watch out because he might jump and never fucking land. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think Pacquiao on steroids, just like old boy that got hit.
I don't think he
I
is.
think
I think you
I
know what?
really do.
Okay, check this out though. Check this out though. In the UK, if they saying they got out of competition drugs you could take, what do you think they got over there in the Philippines?
Man, some crazy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit
And
put on
they
your soul.
hey, what do you think they got up over there? They probably got some fucking juice for your ass.
Some herbal tea.
But I don't think he's on anything. I just think that at a certain like motherfuckers just stay in the gym. Like I
And
don't
that
understand.
man, I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
understand.
for him to be still for listen, I think Adrian Broner I think he trying to see if he can go through this division again. Because he's saying he ain't gonna move up. This is the way he wanna be at. He don't look like he's trying to retire. He fought Adrian Broner, who's the lowest of the low. Adrian Broner supposed to knock that old ass nigga the fuck out. And I just thought he was gonna take it serious and show what he used to be and probably try to that nigga career over with. He a big name, not in my book. He ain't. He just revamped fucking Pacquiao career to me because he the lowest of the low. Now he can just start moving his way up to he like, well, shit, Pacquiao still doing shit in the division. Regardless of it, he ain't in the disputed or the unified. Well, whenever all that stuff do happen, he can just slip his way in, still make a big money fight. Cause
Yeah,
listen, once them boys
check this
done with
out,
each
though.
other, Pacquiao look like he's still gonna be there.
But how the fuck did Adrian Broner do anything for Pacquiao? That's the real fucking funny thing. Like
How did he do anything?
no.
Because he should have knocked him out. He's 20. Listen, you in your prime of boxing. This man is past his prime. Fuck the losses. I'm just talking about in your physical peak. You was in your prime, bruh. And you bullshitted. You started good, but then bruh, I'm listening to on Marlo's Corner and shit like that. Man, you can hear when it turned when Pacquiao hit him in the mouth around the 6 and the 7. He didn't want to feel that no more.
Nothing wrong with that.
He stopped throwing his hands like he was in them first earlier round. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. And that's why I said that did something for Pacquiao, because Pacquiao shouldn't even won that fight. Listen, how many 40-year-olds you know? Mayweather ain't doing that shit. Well, he supposed to be the best of them, and he beat Pacquiao. I don't think he gonna fight Pacquiao again. I really don't.
I mean, I think he would if
that man making money
if somebody came to him with the bread. I don't think
they gotta give him $1 billion. Some shit that ain't never been done.
I think another 400 he'd do it.
He did that with a UMC fighter, folks. He can fight Khabib and probably do that.
But he didn't get 300 fucking million for fighting.
He got 100. If Conor made 100, how much he made?
Conor didn't make 100. UFC
he made 88.
UFC took half of his shit.
They hacked the shit. I seen the TMZ report of 88.
Yeah, UFC took half of fucking Conor McGregor's
But I'm
money.
just saying, that's Conor's purse. If Conor's purse made 88, I know Mayweather made the. Give a fuck about what he made. This is what we gonna give Conor the fight. His legal obligations is his legal obligations. But Floyd got that bread for that, so he ain't got to fight Pacquiao.
No, he ain't. He don't have to fight Pacquiao. But what I'm saying is that I don't think Floyd is like looking for fights. But I think for a fight for Floyd is gonna be around. If you want to see him boxing in the ring and stuff, I think he's gonna want about 200-300 mil. But then at the same time is what you got to understand is that with that,
you can't pay him that. He got paid that for listen.
No, it's not
lose his L.
It's not all that. Because I think he looked at the fight and he said he could beat the guy. But what the thing about it is that I don't think Floyd even is. I think Floyd is even saying I can't even redo that again. New pay-per-view number. I'm thinking he even know that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If Floyd wanted to come out here and make that 200, 300, 600 million, he
be selling his L, and I don't think he'll never sell his L, bro.
Not necessarily, but not necessarily. Who knows? He might win.
Floyd made himself. Listen, Floyd can't put himself on a pedestal of previous boxers that was able to make money out the losses. He sit there and promoted his whole self on. I ain't never gonna lose. Perfect. Anytime somebody come talking shit, 41, 42 a try, they a loss. You know what I'm saying? That's his market. He lose that
No,
L.
no,
So he can lose
no,
it in an exposition where it doesn't mean
no,
shit,
all
but he
that
still shines in that.
all that 50 and 0 and stuff like that, all that 50 and 0 and stuff and shit like that, that was all responses to
I
that
sell my L for $1 billion.
no, that was all responding.
You hear
Those
me?
were all responses to other people. You know what I'm saying? The 50 and 0 and no excuses. Those are all responses to other people in their
But
comments.
still, ain't that why people hated him so much? 'Cause they say you just that because you ain't fighting nobody.
No, people
Well, dude,
people
I'm
hate
just talking about the casual and the general public to go buy his fights to watch him lose because they just know he gonna lose
no,
this one. Every time they put somebody in
seriously
front
think
of
that
him and
I
he
seriously
beat
think,
him.
I seriously think that the reason why a lot of fucking people hated him, first of all, because he was black. And the reason why
That's
it's
on top. But I
and,
met black folks that didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't
so
like that
I'm
he
gonna tell
didn't
you
throw
why.
punches.
I'm gonna tell
And
you
I
why.
made money off of him.
Because they don't know nothing about boxing. But then at the same time, at the same time is like you think a motherfucker when they watch Floyd and they don't know nothing about boxing, they're gonna say, oh, he was running, he was doing this. But they're not saying that the motherfucker's not getting hit. Why is he not
And he's
getting hit?
throwing punches. He just
And he's
ain't throwing punches you
yeah,
see
they don't
land.
see all that. But the thing about it is the American media allowed that to keep on continue going. They didn't defend him with that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what I hate so much, I don't mean to cut you off. They love Adrian Broner. He's trying to be Floyd Mayweather when this wasn't even his style. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you, he had a similar style, and nigga just called it out. He tried to take Floyd Mayweather style all the way, and it showed in the Pacquiao. If somebody did a clip, it was like, this is what he's trying to do, and this is what Floyd does.
Yeah.
And it was showing he was on the ropes with his hand up, nigga, and you shit. And it showed Floyd doing the same thing, and he ain't touched Floyd one time. And
I mean,
Floyd came out with like 3 punches. This man got hit, got dazed, and then act like nothing happened to him and didn't throw a punch. So, like, you can't fight that style.
but we all know how he came out and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, whoop whoop. And I just think that the main, you know, he looks up to the guy. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. I mean, so I really don't blame him for doing it. But the thing about it is that, you know, with all those L's on your record, and you
We
keep
need some Michael Jordans of this boxing game, man. Some
you know,
niggas that like.
in this boxing game, we just need motherfuckers to fight.
No, I'm
That's what
talking
we
about some
need.
Michael Jordan, some niggas that ain't on no fanboy shit, man. That man, I swear, when he started trying to be like Floyd, that's when he fucked up.
I mean, I don't know why you're saying that's when he fucked up. He was been doing it.
No, he had a style that was similar, but he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Then he tried to turn to Money Floyd. Just he was Pretty Boy Floyd. If you can sit there and say that he was a skillful fighter that had a little power that can put you out. And I feel like he should have never moved up that fast. He looks small as shit. He still looks small.
Yeah, he looked stupid.
So I feel like he just, you know what I'm saying? He just tried to do other things. He tried to live his career like Floyd's when he should have just did his career like his, regardless.
I mean, but even if he did his career like this, it's like the motherfucker probably be still scared about getting hit in the mouth.
That didn't happen till he moved up.
I mean, but he probably
from 135, man. 135, he was a beast, man. 140, he did a little something. You know, a lot of cats don't count 140.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying is he probably would have moved up anyways, and then at the same time is he probably would have still did the Bambi legs. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think not fighting like Floyd or trying to mimic Floyd would have saved him. I think the only thing that would have saved his ass, his little fucking narrow black ass would have never been going over there to TMT or you know, just going over
like
there.
training more because niggas ain't knocking Adrian Broner out. You might wobble him, but you ain't gonna knock him out. Well, I just feel like he should have been a little more disciplined. He ain't do that in training. He ain't get that in training. He doesn't. Because I've watched the boy on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Follow him on Instagram. The man be up there in the store with a whole thing of fucking cereal, Twix, ramen noodles. I'm like, this nigga, ain't no way you fighting like.
But the thing about it is that, you know, some people can actually do that and fight and be okay. But the thing about it is that we don't know how his training was because it didn't look like he was getting tired or anything. So it looked like he had a good training camp. The thing about AB is that the motherfucker ain't letting his hands go. And I don't think it has anything to do with his training.
I feel like if he let his hands go, he was gonna get hit more. You know, it takes ass to get ass. So you let them hands go, you might give a chance to get knocked out. He wasn't letting them hands go for a reason.
Like I don't know
what
get
hit no more.
That's that John Amos right there. I know where that came from. I know where it came from. You know, the father of good times. Yeah. I know where that came from. Yeah.
So he
Does,
didn't want to get hit no more. That's the only thing
I,
I can count.
I don't,
Anytime
but you got to think about
somebody,
but how does that have to do anything with training with the fear of getting hit?
I put it in training. Listen, if you are what you do, his mindset can't be right if he got his mindset on some shit like that. I'm like my mindset on 100 M's, nigga. I'm finna be away from my family, nigga. I'm finna hate this shit. I'm finna do whatever it
Okay, now
takes,
check this out though. You saying that right now until you get hit in the mouth.
bro. Man, I do that shit for 10,000. You
No,
talking
what
about 100 M's, my nigga?
no,
This what he told us. He said 100 M's.
but what I'm
I
saying
might
is,
hit you.
but what I'm saying is all fun and dandy and all until you get hit in the mouth. Then
Man,
you
fuck
might
getting
you
hit in
might
the mouth,
you
man.
might
Niggas
clam
been
up
hit in the
like
mouth
AB too.
doing shit for just cheaper, man.
You
I'm
know
just
what
saying doing
I'm saying?
shit
All I'm
cheaper,
saying
bro.
is that only thing I'm saying is training had nothing to do with him.
This man's a boxer,
Yeah, he a
world
boxer.
class.
He a
Hold
boxer.
up,
He a
he ain't
boxer.
just no
All
boxer. He
that.
a world class boxer with talent. So when it comes
Yeah,
down to it, that man, you shouldn't be, man, bro. You should be, bro. That man didn't
that's
take
all
this
I'm
shit,
saying, man.
man.
He a boxer. He a pussy. He all that, man. Because he
All
up
that.
here. And, you know, letting you. You know, people can say the maturity thing and all that stuff, man. But what's up, Free Fights TV?
Niggas
But,
said they still gonna sub with me, fuck with me. That's what the man said. The hood still gonna fuck with you. No, we not.
I mean, I don't think that the hood wasn't.
Nigga, we were on my baby, bro. Only reason I was up, I was in chats talking about, man, I believe AB gonna do it because I thought I seen something different. But right toward the end, he started showing it to me. But I was like, man, I don't know, man. He would just let motherfuckers know it ain't what you think, man. He went in there, he just did better, man. In the beginning, he
Hmm.
started all his fights since he moved up, just trying to figure a cat out. Then he'll take off late. This time he just took off early and let go. You know what I'm saying? He just did a total opposite, man. Thought they were gonna win him the fight. That man didn't take the fight serious. He didn't study Pacquiao, how to beat Pacquiao, because he just changed what he's been doing.
But
It
that,
he
but that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's like we're saying that we don't know that he didn't study. We don't know if he studied Pacquiao or not. What we do know is the only thing that we know.
he's talented.
No. The only thing that we know about AB is that his bitch ass didn't let them hands go. That's the
Yeah.
only. We could say he wasn't training enough. We could say that he
No, I
wasn't.
say the only reason I counted that because I look at the talent and the raw skill. If you got this naturally, I just know if you put any type of, it's like me playing basketball. If I do it enough, I'm gonna get good at it. Anything you
No,
do it is practice. So when I sit here and say that's the only thing I'm equating it to when I
yeah,
say training,
but
because if you
sometimes,
do anything over and over and over and over and over, it becomes nature, not second habit. It
yeah,
becomes habit.
yeah, that's fine and dandy and all, but how do you cheat somebody to overcome fear? Because that's what it looks like that we. That's what it looks like that we see that Adrian Broner has in the ring. Fear. You can't teach somebody to get over with fear by
Show
teaching
him
them
God.
how
The
to
only
throw.
way I can say show him God on the street terms, nigga. Show him God. Show him something that's bigger than him.
No, what he
You
needs
could
to do
die at
is
any time, nigga.
the only
Show him
thing
something that's real big.
that but that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's easier than said than done.
I
That's
know.
like me. That's like me and you talking about, man. I never kill myself. What the fuck is this damn Tyson Fury talking about? But we don't know how it feels until you are in it. That's you
You
know
in
what
a
I'm saying?
position like
You
shit,
about to
man.
jump off the fucking bridge. You know,
Yeah.
while everybody looking at, man, nigga, what's wrong with you, man? You gonna jump or you gonna fucking, man? Stop being a
I
bitch.
don't judge nobody with that.
No.
Never.
But I'm
I feel
saying
what
is
you're saying, though. I understand everything you're saying.
like we could say, show something bigger than him, motivate
You
him and
don't
stuff.
understand something until you go through it, basically.
It's all fun and dandy until somebody started getting hit in the mouth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Maybe he got something fucking medically wrong with him to where
It
after
might be.
his mouth start
Because
going numb.
any nigga from any position, you put him in a chance to make 100 million, nigga, they ain't finna try to fuck. You got to be a dumb nigga to fuck 100 million up. Just
And
being
then
saying.
some people believe that AB won. Some people believe that Pacquiao wasn't hitting AB like that. I mean,
Nah.
if you look at Pacquiao,
Bruh, them rounds that Marlo Corner was calling,
check this
I could
out.
still tell Pacquiao was the aggressor. He was coming in. He wasn't stopping his engine not one bit. He was probably was landing more.
When did the aggressor of a fight ever start fucking just automatically winning the fight?
If you in a ring with a man
But
and you
listen,
saying about that getting punched in the mouth,
AB,
if you in a ring with a man and what you doing is not stopping them. That's why
but
I look at Madonna a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't got no
that
explosive
don't
offense,
matter. That
that
don't
shit
matter.
takes shit out the damn
That
fighter,
don't
and then
matter.
that allows. Listen, as long as you ain't doing, listen, you getting scores, you getting your rounds, but then you seeing what that fighter, you see that fighter heart change. because he can't put that fighter down no more. And that's what you see in Adrian Broner. You see his heart change.
You don't get points for dictating the fight.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying everybody named mama. Listen, I don't know what they were talking about. I gave Adrian 4 out of the first 6. And after that, I was like, man, they watched him. Because, like you say, he didn't throw them hands. But it was after them first 6, Adrian thought he was going to see a different type of fight around them 6 rounds. And he was seeing Manny just keep walking.
I'm not tripping on all that stuff. Only thing I was saying was some people believe that Manny Pacquiao wasn't hitting AB like everybody thought he was doing it. Some people believe that AB was won more rounds than what the judges were saying.
Some people think Tyson Fury won that fight and got up in 10.
Hold up. That's the only thing I was saying. Because at the end of the day, both of them 2 guys could still go to the club and never look like they was in a boxing match.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
They said Pacquiao was a little swole.
I mean, he could still go to the club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, oh, man, that's a birth defect.
But if you just really listen to how AB talked in that ring, do you think that's how a man with conviction that think they lost that fight act?
I don't know. Only thing I got to say is like,
man, this is a nigga that we act can't take nowhere.
Only thing I was saying was that when you listen to him in the ring, the guy literally thought he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not we believe that or not. Do I respect Adrian Broner outside the ring? Not from what I can see from right here.
I just know.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000 pardons. What do AB do after every fight?
Probably go to the strip club.
No, he get his hair brushed in the ring, right? Where was the brush?
I don't know.
Man, his corner knew he didn't win that motherfucking fight. I'm just being 1,000 with you. He just had to say what he said because he said he didn't want to look like a fool. He told the hood and all that shit. I didn't buy it.
All I'm saying is that if you're gonna try to tell me, if you're gonna try to convince me that I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking about in general. If somebody's gonna try to fucking convince me that Pacquiao won, and the first thing they fucking say he dictated the fucking fight, I'm gonna be like, dictating the fight is not part of the fucking score. It's not part of the scoring the fight. You know what I'm saying? Dictating the fight. No, it's not part of the scoring the fight. Like no. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general.
I got you. I got you saying that should win him points. No, that shouldn't win him points. That's why I gave Adrian Broner the most
aggressive, and he was. You don't win. No. Like you could be the most aggressive fighter in the ring, but you still getting tagged all up and down the ring. So you mean the aggressive fighter should still win the fight because he was landing a few punches here and there, but not as much. But what I'm saying is that that's what some people think. You know what I'm saying? And then, but when you actually go back and sit back and watch the fight, yeah, you're gonna hear a bunch of punches and stuff like that. But you can't go by sound. You can't go by sound. You got to go by sight with the punches.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what some of these cats do. It's kind of like
hold
up. It's kind of like a referee in football or basketball. The ref is not supposed to call the foul unless he actually sees it. If he don't see it, he's not supposed to fucking call it. And what do they do in the NBA? What do they do in the NFL? Sometimes they hear something, they'll call it. Sometimes they thought they saw something, they'll call it. They won't necessarily call what they see. They'll call it what they feel. Like that one ref said against for the Fury and Wilder. I feel. I try to just go with my own rules and this and the third. Why the fuck are you boxing? Why the fuck?
I respect your insight, bro. You ain't never lied.
Why the fuck
That's
are you
real nigga shit? Why you feeling you supposed to go off of what you see, like you say, what you see.
And that's what I'm saying with some of these judges. They go these scorecard judges. They're going off of what the fuck they hear or what the fuck they think and feel. They're not going off what they see all the time.
And that's deep, bro.
And that's the reason why at the there's 2 rounds in the fight that they're supposed to tally everything up and let each corner know who's winning or not. They're supposed to do that shit. And so,
hey, you know something else I think that's fucked up in boxing? You know how the judges don't supposed to confer with each other, but we can clearly see they talk with each other.
Yeah,
on television.
They do it all the time. So I think it's like at the end of the 6th round or something like that. They're supposed to tell each corner who's winning and who's not. It's because that's when you find out, like, damn, I'm losing on the scorecards. Damn, it's not looking too good on the scorecard. And that's the reason why we only see the CompuBox shit. We don't see the real shit. You know what I'm saying? But they actually know who's winning or losing. So what I'm thinking is
I
Hey,
think
dude,
Box Rex put up
hold
the
up, hold up,
judges.
hold
Like I
up.
think Box Rex put up the judges in each individual score, not
After
how they score
all I,
by round.
all I got to say is this:
They final score.
after the sixth round,
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying
A-
though.
I think AB thought, and the corner thought that after the sixth round, it was still it was still winnable, or they were winning, or whatever the
I
case may
thought
be.
AB, just by my insight, I thought AB. You know what I'm saying? Because I went back and looked at it. I thought AB was winning two. I mean 4-6. I mean 4-2 going into the six. After the six, I felt like that's when he lost it because he stopped trying to even come. And then that aggression of that's why I said man, it was aggressive, but I ain't scored the first round for him. I just seen he was still active, and that puts that fear in that fighter because it's like to a sense what I'm putting down ain't stopping shit.
I
Like
mean,
if you hit this nigga with like and I'm telling you, you keep hitting him with this shit by 4 rounds, you expect him to slow down a little bit. That man kept coming the same way he was coming. So I seen, okay, it's gonna be a better fight. But AB stopped throwing his hands. Why? Because he felt like he was gonna get knocked out. That's what
well,
I felt like. You say the fear of the
I
punch.
mean, well, you could say the motherfucker got a little bit, he got a little bit conservative in the ring and thought he could put it on cruise control. You know what I'm
Because he only
saying?
thought he needed to win 3 more rounds.
Yeah, I mean, but it just sucks. He should have. But you know how it is, man. Playing basketball and football over here. The first thing you learn is like when you lose a game, is that you can't let the refs decide a fucking game. You
Never.
can't let them decide a game because like it took me a long. I never thought cheating was real with refs until I started playing semi-pro football and started seeing motherfuckers actually. Sports are for suckers. You know what I'm talking about?
Where you from? I'm from Mississippi. Cause when you talking about cheating, I'm gonna tell you some real life shit, nigga.
Nah, hold up. This went James. Sport are for suckers. And my dick is for your mama. And she can suck that. How about that? Now, what was you saying?
Now, I'm from Mississippi. You talking about cheating? We played little league football. Now I was 13 when I say, bro, we played on the seat in the B team in the national championships, nigga, and that's like the 10-8 and the 12-4. Man, nigga, we was cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating.
I,
And then we had like when we got to like our double A football, that's
I,
what
was-
we
I was
made
talking
that.
about
But then we had high school running backs on there. Nigga
I,
that shouldn't even been on the team.
I was talking about I'm sorry. I was talking about the referees.
I'm talking about referees. When you talking about cheating in sports, it goes all the way to Pee Wee.
But that's what I was talking about. But I was talking about I was making sure we were on the same thing. I was like the refs.
Yeah,
And then I'm playing server football. I'm like, how the fuck these niggas know this nigga? And the coach of this team that's his brother and shit like that. I'm like, this motherfucker, he can clearly see he's on the line. He can't see these holding. I'm like, oh my god, how much the motherfucker probably had got somebody's probably slipped him like a stack and to get him in cheat. You know
sometimes
what
they
I'm
do it just on pride. Like you said, that was his brother. That nigga did it for his brother.
saying? Yeah. That shit was whack. Hey man, I gotta get going though, man. I gotta go to Gordon's.
Man, salute, brother.
I gotta go and get some.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, anytime when I'm on, man, you get on, man. If you want to come on, yeah, I'll let you on, man. I ain't got no problems with it, man. It's just I understand what you were saying. That old typing on that goddamn keyboard, man. Like
Yeah, that
that
shit
shit
crazy
gets,
sometimes trying to
yeah.
keep up with the chat.
And then you got to make sure that you saying things quite right because how sometimes what you thinking and what
Exactly.
you're saying it don't kind of come out like that. And then
Exactly.
when I repeat it, it don't sound nothing like what the fuck you mean. So I understand what you were saying, man. That's why I'll let you on, man.
Man, I fuck with you, man. Fire screen, bro.
Huh?
I say I fuck with you, bro. Fire screen.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, I might go back on a little bit later on today, but I gotta go to Gordon's to get some cooking grease and some other shit.
All right, bro, man. Appreciate the opportunity, man. And salute to the chat, to the LBC, man. Y'all hit that like in here, man. Sub
Yeah,
up if y'all new.
and everybody stay sucker free. We out.
All right.